Boys first together. How soon did you become? Now you have Jesus inside of you.
Alabama. Oh, that was your girl. She wanna touch you.
Hey, Barb. Hey, y'all, we doing RAWDOPE out there. What's that? We're right now getting right. We doing this for our day.
Can't see it at all. Can't see nothing on that TV at all. It looked like a white screen.
We're trying to pin something on this. We don't know what we're doing. Look up this for me.
I did not see her, huh?
What's that?
She's telling me.
Nothing. Just go. It don't even say pin.
What do you mean? To be one.
We trying to pin.
I think Greg needs to blush. That one ain't no good.
She wants too much from. She's indispensable.
I don't know. He said if it ain't. It might be.
She might let it be. So you know it's about to go down. Big shit about to go down. I know it.
You ready?
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Hands 5000. My nigga Kenny Fast on the board. And when you think about up-and-coming people, and then you think about podcasts, you think about media in Baltimore. These group of people, came here last month for the Hennessy and Opinions. They back for the 2, but since they've been here, the podcast has been growing. They've been getting interviews, and they've been consistent with their work. They put hard work in. You know what I mean? They stand behind their product. They put value on their product. And, in the months and in the years to come, it's a show that you can watch out for. It's going to be big, man. And they call it Anything Goes Podcast, but I call it Three's Company Podcast. But I got the cast Anything Goes in the motherfucking building. What's happening?
That was a beautiful introduction. I gotta say, appreciate that. When you come somewhere and get the love like that, it's much appreciated.
Y'all deserve it, man. Y'all been putting the work on. It's not easy to do podcasts out here in Baltimore without no big machine behind you, without a bunch of people supporting it. You know what I'm saying? So we take out 50 views, we take out 200 views, we take out 1,000 views, but it just don't matter. We just supply. I like that y'all supply y'all audience, no matter how big it is, because it'll be bigger. But what's been going on though, guys?
We've been dropping shit every Wednesday. That's what we do. Every Wednesday, new content. Shit coming out. We got comedians coming up. We got some little beef with this one right here. We got some beef. We got a little beef episode coming out soon and shit.
We out here ruffling feathers. You hear me? Everybody can't take us. I mean, like you say, it's anything goes. We not about to sugarcoat nothing. We ain't about to bullshit or edit nothing. So be true who you is.
And we want our respect.
Oh, yeah. Y'all definitely gonna get it. So let me ask y'all, like, since y'all been doing, how many episodes y'all got?
37 be 38 Wednesday.
Jesus, that's what I'm talking about, growth and development. And this has been in tuition for a year now, right? Well, y'all coming up on y'all anniversary.
Coming up on our anniversary, April 1st.
Yes.
Big thing. We discussing how we want to move for our anniversary. Big thing. You definitely will get an invite.
Yes, y'all got to do it live. I got a spot for y'all to do it live. You know what I mean? I got another spot, like a little sponsor. I always call it Pay Dues, but he changed the name to it. You know what I'm saying? So we be shooting
like
out there.
758 or something.
Yeah, 748.
Yeah.
It's 748, right, Ken?
Yeah, it's a couple numbers.
You know, So just like one by one, just introduce y'all. So hold up, we got some cardinal rules on here before we get into it. You know, no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. But y'all already know that.
Oh, right.
Y'all already know that. Y'all already know. So just, you know, for the audience, you know, in case people didn't check in with us last time, just introduce yourself one by one.
Yeah, because you left and right. That's how you
Okay,
get
know
the
what
sentence.
I am from Anything Goes podcast. You can find me on the Anything Goes IG page. I prefer you hit me up there, not my personal page. You will be sitting in the request box for a while.
Amen.
E, Anything Goes. You can find me, same shit she just said. You can hit my personal page. You know, because we always looking for interviews and stuff like that. You never know who the next up and coming, you know, person out here, you know. So hit me either way.
Okay. Hi, I'm LB. I'm
Quiet
the
storm.
optimistic one.
Yes.
I'm a tree sagittarius.
Oh, God.
Hey, my man Kenny Faso got something for your ass. He been waiting patiently for this one. But listen, man, once again, I thank you guys for coming out and basically what we built RAWDOPE podcast off of. We call it sending people off. I would say we like to get everybody before they extremely hot. We like to get everybody before they blow, and we like to give them that authentic story from the beginning. Because you never know, things can change within the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? Some people just become too busy and can't make it. And we not one of the media outlets to get mad at nobody because they can't show up or no shit like that. But we want to let you know that we watch it, we check in, we look at shows, we listen to music, we read fan mail, we do it all. So we just like that. I call out my podcast is the Sending On podcast. Like we send you to the next level. So you guys are ultimately getting to the next level. And I appreciate y'all podcast and y'all content.
I appreciate that.
Well, hold up, man. Before you go on, that's a lot of soda for that little bit of Henny, though.
I'm a funky motherfucker.
Okay,
Let
because
me tell
I
you.
know no phony
Hey, yo,
shit,
listen.
no fake shit.
Listen, for everybody to know, like I always been weak. Like with drinks and shit. I need the extras. I don't give a fuck what it is. I can get a goddamn sour or juicy from the kids and mix it with my shit. I can't do it straight up. I ain't gonna lie. I just never could. I never could handle it. So what's been going on though?
You want to talk about that beef you on?
No, I ain't in no beef. I'm just ruffling some feathers out here. Another podcast. Shout out to Touch Me. Let Me Touch You podcast bar. She put a post
You ain't gonna put
on there.
underscores in there?
Oh yeah, I don't know exactly.
Let me underscore touch me, tease
Tell him
me.
in the mic. No. He corrected me. You see, we hold each other accountable.
No, I'm just fucking with you for real. But
Accountability. Shout out to her. She gave
Go
me,
ahead, tell your story.
Shout out. Anything goes. So basically, it was a post that she put on Instagram, and she said, I was gonna wait until I was on another podcast to address it, but I'll address it here.
address it at both.
That makes sense. She put a post up that said, "Can a woman raise a man to be a man? I guess like a boy to be a man." And it says underneath there, no. I mean, it says yes, but shouldn't do it alone. So she gave her spiel, whatever. And I was just like, no, by me raising two men, I'm not a man. I can't tell you shit. I don't know what it feels to be. I can raise you to be a great person or what I think a man should be. So it was like a whole bunch of shit. And then she got on there like, I don't know if you're talking about me. And I wasn't even talking about her. I'm like, hold up, shorty.
I think a woman can raise a man because I was unfortunately raised up by my grandparents. First my grandmother, then she passed, then my great grandmother. And it was things that I think that a man could miss out by not. I can't even say that I grew up raised by women, but I grew up with a bunch of men because I'm all my homes. So I think it's like if you're a single mother, I think it do take a village, and the mother can do as much as she can, but she can't be so aggressive with her son because after a while he become a man, and it's like I can't do nothing with it. Your punches don't hurt. I think I was like 19, and my mother was hitting me with a taunt to her, and I'm just like, Mom, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop. I'm lying. That's when she said you had to get the fuck out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker you can't take that.
Because a woman can't raise a man.
That is false. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna say this because I'm raising three boys to men, and for me,
But
you
their father is in
do
their life.
need a man. And if I didn't, excuse me,
They
sir.
father is in their life, right?
It's not what the bullshit.
No, 'cause
We
their
got-
father
Yeah.
is in their life.
Yes.
No,
That
but
means they have a
I'm
man figure.
gonna say
Man,
this.
nigga.
If he was not, I still believe that you still need a man. However, I'm going to do my part as a
Yeah.
woman to do
That's
the
all
best
you can
thing
do
I
is your
can.
part as a woman.
Right.
But
But
these not
sometimes,
facts.
but wait a minute, you gotta understand. Everybody don't have a great child's father. Some of them are whack ass shit in
Agreed.
females. So why the fuck would I want my child to understand or be taught by this lame ass nigga? Not talking about
But someone
myself.
else is teaching
But-
them, maybe a football coach,
Yes,
basketball
that is
coach,
true.
their mentors, niggas on the street.
That
They're
is
looking,
true.
gang leaders,
But
they're
that's
looking for that male thing. It doesn't matter no matter what you do, you can raise him to be a good person or the ideal man that you think in your head. But ultimately, you still not a man because there's stuff that happens that we can't even relate to when it comes to them.
But
Like, we
it's
can't
some
even
great men out here that did not have no mentor or man in their
I
life
don't
to
think I don't
teach
believe
them.
that.
They had
I
some
can
type
say
of man
some type of
figure
thing.
in
I don't believe
their life.
I,
Had to.
I'm gonna
No, I'm gonna disagree with y'all. I'm with LB on this.
because his mother.
I'm not gonna say in every
Let me
situation.
take
You
that shit
can't
back.
say every fucking situation.
But you ain't.
Ain't nothing
What
down
about
there
you?
100%. What about me? Who did what?
You had some males in your life,
Had to.
Yeah.
older brothers, other friends.
Yeah, you carry it right. So
A
yeah,
woman-
right.
A woman can't instill male traits into a man. It's impossible.
What about a woman who's
Right.
practicing to be a man?
Grandma
No.
can cook.
Don't matter. She just a
What
tough
about-
ass female.
But what about a
She
woman?
does a what?
Yeah.
A woman
Tough.
Oh.
Tough as shit.
whose whole thing in life is to be a man, like a dyke.
Good for her. She tried. It will never be
But you can go to
100%
college and
complete.
be a lawyer,
She got
right?
it 98%. She
You
did
can
it
go to
half
college
most
and
of the
learn how to
way.
be a lawyer, right?
That's learning.
Okay, you can't learn how to be a man.
No.
I don't wanna say that. I
Testosterone,
want to say that I don't agree
all
with
that
you.
shit.
Making an argument.
All that shit means something.
You got the right ones today, kid.
No, it don't mean.
You need them boys to go back and forth with you for real.
But you have to have the positive people in, because you can have a lame ass mother. So you have to have the right people that's near you. A good woman and a good man to raise a good child. But sometimes you got some.
It's some women that's doing
It
it.
gotta be balanced.
It's some women that's doing it.
Even that woman that's doing it, her son gonna have some suck ass ways about him. He gonna have
True.
woman ways about him.
Sure.
And he
But-
might be
wait
a
a
great
minute.
man, a
That's
great
right.
man, but he will
Wait.
have some woman ways
But
about him.
key word,
Nigga.
he's still a great man.
That's true. He a great man, but he not a man's man.
Well, what the fuck is a man's man?
Fishing.
Oh, you
Say
just
a man's
Shit,
man.
Don't worry about it.
Hunting.
If he's a good man,
Sneakers.
wait a minute.
Games.
If he's a good
Man.
man, I will take him and I'll take his ass fishing. I'll teach him how to build some fucking
Oh, look,
cabins.
she
and
about to
kitchens.
take a man fishing. Things have
So-
changed
so
in
you-
her life.
No, but
So
but
you
got
basically
it. But
saying you got everything it takes to be a man.
No, I'm just handy. My dad taught me these things.
Being handy don't make a man. I'm
No,
not that
but
damn
I'm just
handy,
saying,
but I'm a
you
goddamn
said-
man.
You said a man's man. He's a good man, so that means he's a good provider. He handling shit. He just can't do the man's man. He can't work with his hands. Maybe
All
his
right.
two little pretty hands.
Let's get
I
the
teach him that.
definition of a man's man to see where we're going with this.
Hold on. A man's man is, let me say a boy's man. It's just
No,
a rough
see how
boy.
you switching it already?
No, because we
They
talking
two
about
different.
kids, so you would say the type of man that would, a boy's man meaning rough. Like you could just have your homegirl son and you see him like shorty, he box, he wrestle, he flipping, you be like, oh, shorty, alright. Then you know what I mean, shorty looking at you when you changing the tire, he's a boy's man.
I can take the tire too.
No.
Time out. So you saying that the mother can't take the son to go do all these same activities?
Because
They do.
that's what she's doing.
They do,
And
bro.
They
do.
can't embrace it the same
You know
way
what I mean?
with them. It ain't. Well, it's not the same if me and my son go to the basketball court. If him and his mother go to the court, it's not the same.
Not if I can hoop too.
It don't matter if you
Yeah.
like. It don't matter if you serve swoop.
If
It don't matter.
I'm hooping with my
They be like, yeah, mommy nice,
They
but
get different.
daddy is still probably bust her ass.
I'm not saying.
But daddy might not. There is a WNBA.
You right. Now I bust all their ass and I'm a regular nigga.
Oh, Lord, man.
Now niggas
We
just
not
ain't being
saying that
realistic.
women, see, this is the thing. We're not saying that women cannot raise great men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not saying that. But we can't teach them certain shit. That's what I believe.
Like what?
There's certain things like, all right, you going out here, you being a black man.
You can't teach it. His mother can't.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Nigga
asking
asked
my mother
for
to
one
teach
example.
you. No.
Nigga about to say you can't teach him how to pull out his dick.
Yeah,
Yes, I
I
can. Yes,
say,
the
you
fuck
can't
I
teach them
can.
how to beat the coochie up like.
Ew!
I mean,
That's
like,
what
you
porn
can't
is
teach.
for. And your mom has a coochie. She can tell you how she like her coochie beat up. That's the
Oh,
key.
no.
You don't want to know
I
that.
don't want to know
You
that.
don't want to know that.
No,
Wants to
no.
hear that about their mother.
Yeah, y'all got a fact right there.
What if
What
your
if she
son
can
is
do-
serial cheater and
Oh,
your
man.
mother not going for it? Mom, I know if I tell her, why you going into that girl? You wrong. That's not what men do. You wasn't raised like that. You go to your pops and he lets you know. Can I trust you?
And see,
You
I cheated on your mother before, boy.
You're just like me, boy. You'll get it together one day.
You understand, boy? You know what I mean?
You'll get it together.
see, that's the thing.
Yeah, but listen, what if you can't tell your mother, Mom, I'm in love with 3 women, and she gonna give you a pat on the back?
That's the thing. You couldn't tell your mother that.
Right.
My mother different. My mother said, "Fuck all these bitches in the world. Just wear a condom."
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm telling my sons.
Ooh.
Straight out that.
Now, is that really great advice to your son?
As a mother.
Facts. Because I'm going to tell him when he find the right one, you will know.
So just go run around being a whore until then. That's cool, good advice for
Let me know
your
when
kid.
you don't have no condoms.
Every nigga gotta go through a whole phase regardless anyway.
I believe this, but
If he's
is that
hoeing-
great advice to your kid?
If
Do you
he's
tell him that?
hoeing,
You got to be a whore
I know
at
some
one time.
faithful ass niggas.
I feel as though if you're being a realistic parent, then yeah, it's good advice. Strap the fuck up, bust your damn nut.
Niggas, little boys usually lock in with their mothers because they usually fathers usually on some shit, and little girls lock in with their fathers. They just facts, but a woman can raise a man because in our community it has been going on for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time, so
I'm not on
you
my
can do it.
Oh, my bad. I was reading
This girl going at you.
She is going at me.
But at the same time, I feel like a woman and a man that come together, because y'all both made this child, y'all should come together and
And
raise this child
Agreed.
to be the best person
Goddamn
he
right.
or she needs to be.
Yes.
But sometimes we choose the wrong people.
And I think, we shouldn't have to pay taxes,
Is that
but in
right?
reality, shit just don't work that way.
Alright.
When you say
Talking
you
about
choose
the
the
real
wrong
world.
people,
Good.
they was the right person when you was choosing, so obviously you didn't choose the wrong person.
No, sometimes, I'm not talking about myself, but sometimes people have sex, have a one-night stand, and they get this girl pregnant.
You know what can happen when you have a one-night stand.
Yeah,
The
but
kid is real.
not
We know
saying the
what's gonna
child is a
happen.
mistake, but
Relationships come out of one night
Yeah.
stands.
That's a fact.
It has happened.
Shit, relationships come
Now,
out of
she
one
won't
night
say
stands.
that because let her tell it. She never had a one night.
Everybody had
She
one
never
night
had
stand.
a one night
No.
stand. Let her tell it.
Everybody had a one night stand. God.
No. What's
Never
the
in your
definition
life.
of a one-night stand?
I don't know you and I cracked you.
But what if you correct them after that? And
Listen,
continue to correct.
It's all a one night stand to me if it's in the first 30 minutes.
30.
Hey.
30.
That's not a one-night stand. That's a
No,
whole
I said
goddamn
if you
inquiry.
crack up,
So you
In like 30 days,
in 30 days.
No,
That's
but
what
you might just be like, you know what Drake say? Need to hit that pussy. What he say? Need to know what that pussy like, so one time is fine with me. That's it. That's it.
It
Some
gotta
niggas
be
that's it.
a one night stand mean it happened that one
One
night.
night, and you just
And it's
messed it up.
never
That
going to
night-
happen again.
I mean, yeah, that goes on, man.
What?
This nigga said 30 days.
It goes on
I can still
everywhere
consider
in
the one night
regular
stand
life.
in 30 days. If I called you a few times and then one time you from the club and you hit me, come get me, it's still a one night thing.
No.
No, that is
If
not.
you calling now you trying to put your bed
We've
in.
been acquainted.
Right.
Exactly.
I'll go with that. I'm
Man,
in.
this shit ain't happened that one night.
I should know your name and date of birth by now.
Shit. 30
Yeah,
days, that's a
research.
soft motherfucker. That's soft. That's like going too far. Then what you gonna say for
Your
90
name and
days?
date
They
of
always
birth?
supposed to say, hey, what's your name?
Y'all
You
count
know,
days?
what day you
Damn.
Yes. Well,
Really?
Hey,
You
I
count days?
I do.
April, not for April what?
I never gave a shit
I
no
don't
days.
feel like we got that far. So,
No,
I don't, cause see, men get to answer the question. I be like, yo, I don't think we should be talking about what each other want. We should be really good at. I don't really care about this shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking
oh
about?
no, but you just trying to beat and get the fuck out of there.
Yes,
That
yes.
means I already see you, so nigga, I ain't calling you. Don't
Okay,
touch me.
and then for me,
So you never
for me,
wanted to
it's
just
two ways.
beat?
I gotta tell you, it's two ways with this. If you
ain't
saying I'm
never
just
seen
trying to beat, and then you saying pay the full, remember Calvin put the $100 bills out? Listen, when I'm telling you, it's Christmas, it's getting to the holiday. Everybody can use something extra.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
What you say?
Niggas trying to put something up under their tree, so they gonna be coming around looking for their
Thank you.
daddies with the sugar.
That's it. And
I ain't one of them.
They ain't gonna find coming around looking for little bags.
I don't get mad because at the end of the day, niggas want some pussy. And girls,
So you saying that you guys take
you wanna
The
pay.
going rate,
Yeah, for
the
what?
going
Why
rate
not?
on the boat is going down right now around Christmas time. You can get it a little cheaper right now. They
No,
scratch.
it goes up.
They
Because
scratching.
now
No,
this
you
time
catch them
gotta
when they
get
scratch.
cool with them.
It's
You
a
gotta
couple
meet in
days before
October.
Christmas.
But you gotta think, you gotta have a savage mind. Uncle Snoop will tell you, you gotta meet in October, and then if she alright, you be cool with her for the rest of the month, and then you get her something. You get her something that a boyfriend would never get on Christmas. Then you only know it for 90
Oh
days.
my fucking
You
god.
you just gotta get her something.
So you're the side nigga.
Like
now.
what?
No, I don't want to be the side
You
nigga.
want
What
the
I'm
side
saying
nigga, you
is,
just said
what I'm
Oh,
saying
but you
is,
don't want to be.
You
You trying to work your way up, my G.
I'm gonna say like this: no fuck shit, no fake shit, no fool. Me and the niggas that's like me, it's going down like this. 90% of guys got somebody they love, or got somebody that I will waste my time for and tolerate their bullshit. But you, all I could think of is how you would look 4:30 in the morning before I leave. So what I'm saying is, skip to the chase, shorty. I'm trying to go. I got a situation. I don't know how it's gonna be,
No.
and I'm gonna tip you. That's it. It's a favor for a favor.
That's some real
Now,
shit.
hey, I'm gonna
Well,
tip you.
time
I
out.
don't want to be
I feel as though it's an even exchange.
I'm not
This
Magic
dick
Don
gonna
Wall.
cost- My dick the same price as your pussy. Ain't no your shit.
You got some girls out here, yo.
Nobody-
Females, the new niggas. You got some bros that can come in the room and fuck you and get up and just be turned. You might get in your feelings.
No.
Like, shorty.
I ain't paying for no
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? If that's what you want.
Too many.
What's your favorite celebrity? Who's your favorite celebrity?
Oh,
Just answer the question.
okay, all right, Bruce Willis.
Okay, Bruce Willis.
Fine, but go ahead.
All right,
White
listen,
man.
listen, we gonna go on it. Bruce Willis. He see you. You doing podcast, you in the joint. He hollering at you. You like Bruce. Bruce tell you, I got a wife, I got a whole family, but this 6,000. I don't got no use for you. I think you like me. This your crush. This who you like, and he said, I'm gonna pay you to please you.
But only 6
Listen.
What you mean?
Wait.
You can't get Amber Rose money, you gotta keep going back.
Oh, wait a minute.
6,000 for one night's a good night.
No, I will
Shit,
fuck
I
you
sent my
for free.
girlfriend to go do it.
I will fuck you for free.
So you fucking
So you
for
wouldn't
free.
take the 6,000?
You wouldn't
Listen,
take the
first
tip?
of all, it's Bruce Willis. When the fucking last time I'm going to see his ass?
Take the 6,000 and the dick.
I take it, just leave it right there. But I really want the dick and just to be like, damn, bitch, I fuck Bruce.
You know you proving his point right now.
That's it.
That you
Oh,
would
my
have a
God,
one night
it's
stand.
fucking Bruce
Like,
Willis.
so who's your favorite celebrity?
Yeah, the problem is I'm not going to do that to no random ass nigga.
You wouldn't fuck for $10,000?
No.
No.
No, I'm good. Cause
You're
what
fucking
the
lying, bro.
fuck am I doing with 10,000?
What little baby just gave that
$10,000?
stripper? Baby gave that porn star 16,000. That was a hell of a night for you. Keep.
She's a fucking porn star.
And she a fucking rat.
And she's a monstrosity.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but
Google it.
But you know,
Monstrosity.
you want to sit up here and say you won't fuck yo for the bread.
oh, me and Meek when we together, someone in the story,
Mm.
y'all was in my head.
She forgot to no fake shit, no phony shit, no bullshit.
Me
No,
and
that's
we
the
together.
see, that's the ones the niggas like. Shorty ain't even take the money. She my little bitch.
See?
I hit her
That's the
up
method
every
to the
6
bag.
months.
That's your madness.
No, it ain't
You
gonna
gonna get bust without
So,
giving
yo,
motherfucking money.
So, bro, who would you pay for some pussy? Just keep it real.
Who would I pay?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Period.
It's not. I can't even do them no more. Cause Tina, she done had some dicks in the way to go. She ain't desirable no more. You feel me? Like she just out here fucking anybody.
But you out here fucking anybody.
I'm not a celebrity, and I'm not just fucking anybody. I'm fucking high quality pussy.
How you know?
So what would you pay to get some pussy? Like straight up, you
It all depends on the price for one. 'Cause I ain't
It don't
paying-
matter. You up, you living, and you want some
I don't
pussy,
give
and
a
you don't
fuck.
got no time for games.
I don't give a fuck if I'm up.
Okay.
I think highly of myself that I ain't
Okay.
paying for no motherfucking pussy.
Oprah
You pay for pussy.
Oprah come in this bitch. She said, I give you a milk for that dick.
Yeah, she gonna get the dick, but that's her paying for the dick. That's not me paying for the pussy. You feel
And
me?
I might go with Oprah. Fuck that, man.
You
There's
fucking
more where that
Oprah?
comes from.
Yeah, oh, we
And
go.
you know what I mean? I mean, we.
Oh, but I might start liking girls.
I don't
Look at you.
Listen,
What?
Me and Oprah gonna be
No,
together.
not Oprah.
So yo just said yo wouldn't fuck the nigga, but you'll fuck Oprah.
Yup,
Her old rusty.
that's right.
Shit,
Oprah
that's what I'm
gonna
doing.
have me for life.
yeah.
Said she gonna suck you for life.
Look at Gail
That's me
King.
for life.
Look at Gail King.
That's true,
She just bent over a little home side chick and she
And
bent
she
up.
good.
Yeah,
Gucci.
she did now.
Kenny, who would you pay for some pussy?
They was fucking, I don't know.
They don't like to say that.
Kenny fast so behind the boards, it's like
Yeah.
on the camera. Who would you pay for some pussy?
Are we speaking currently in my life now or in
Now,
life? 'Cause
now,
I paid
now.
for pussy in life.
Yeah, me too. Like I don't know what's
Say, but I think there's nothing wrong with paying for
It's
pussy.
nothing at all.
It's the oldest profession in the world.
I never
You know?
said there was something wrong with
It's
it.
kind of
That's-
attractive when you want something out there.
That's what
When
y'all
you say
do.
you shouldn't, you say you wouldn't.
No,
do
I
it.
said me. That's me. It
Why?
ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
But
Y'all
why,
do what y'all
though?
do.
That's the oldest profession in the world. They gotta eat you.
It's a lot of shit.
And there's a lot of them that you would
Wait
want
a
to.
minute. How much pussy going for nowadays?
The going rate on the boat. Say, I'm not even gonna say the 40 because that's the low scale mid. That's like mid
I
pussy.
mean, for me,
So-
it's probably
So the
like
going
200.
rate on the boat is about 175. That two, like he said.
Oh, fuck
Hey,
no.
that's once you talk them down from the
No,
two.
hold. Y'all might think it's cash on delivery. No. See, paying for the pussy can be a meal from a Ruth
Fuck
Chris.
no.
So
Fuck
we
no.
done ran the bill up already.
No.
The drink.
We went to
Stop.
Ruth Chris and I went to
Stop.
fuck home.
No. You on some bullshit. Paying for the pussy is fair exchange, no robbery. I want some pussy. How much you charging?
What no?
This is the going rate on the boat.
Exactly.
This the going rate on the boat. Exactly,
It's not about
prostitution.
200.
What's wrong with prostitution?
Oh,
I think it should be legal.
so you know he's paying for pussy. Anybody want to look him up?
Say, hey, if
No,
you,
that's
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with paying for pussy.
I ain't say what I would do currently. I say what I have done.
All my
Obviously,
people
that
cousins,
situation,
I hope
if y'all
they got
don't keep
paid.
paying it currently.
Don't keep getting paid. I said
I
all my freakball cousins, I hope they was getting paid, don't be getting fucked for nothing, cause I'm a nigga and I'm a street nigga, niggas be paying, bro. And everybody talk that shit cause you ain't behind that door with that chick, boy. If the walls could talk, a lot of you niggas bust.
Niggas paying for
If the
pussy
walls
all
could
over the
talk,
A lot
world.
of you niggas
Give
be
me a
Niggas
broke.
lying when they say they don't. Niggas be fronting. Niggas done paid for pussy since they was kids. Why do niggas be lying about it? I never understood.
Niggas who can't get pussy for free pay for pussy. Pussy doesn't have a price. Pussy
Say
free
I
as
could
shit.
leave from some
Pussy,
free pussy
pussy.
and go pay for some pussy I wanted.
Well, you can leave for some free pussy and go get more free pussy.
You can. But if it's just something you want and you feel like you'll pay that,
Look, one time I seen on Tyra Banks, she had
Tyra
20 years ago. She had a 24-year-old girl who never had her virginity. Nigga, the bid for her virginity, because they was trying to say niggas
Oh,
was
yeah.
crazy. The bid for the vagina was bananas. Whereas though if I was her daddy, I'm proud of my baby.
Oh,
I'm proud of her.
yo, son,
this-
don't do it all to be
No, I ain't gonna hold up.
that's not a whore.
24 years old, the virgin.
That's not
and
a
you got
whore.
70-some niggas saying they gonna put a price to have that one time to break your virginity. Nigga, that shit went up to like $1.3 million.
Yeah, and you failed as a father if you feel like you selling that pussy is a congratulations situation.
Hey, I failed as a father, but we all the way up.
How did you fail as a father? And she could have lost her virginity at 16 to some little dumbass nobody
Now
ass
you
nigga.
want to sell it off.
Who gives a
We
flying
not
fuck?
selling it. We selling the
She
virginity.
didn't. A million motherfuckers and gave it away for absolutely nothing. Regret the shit. Why not come up?
It's some shit ain't worth the money, bro.
No.
And
fuck
some
that
shit just is.
I
Sometimes
think
morals is out the fucking
for
window.
my virginity.
What happened?
Who the fuck wouldn't take 1.3 million
I
to
would
break
take
their
that
virginity?
shit.
For
Sometimes
your daughter though, bro?
you goddamn
That's
right.
crazy.
Everybody, you fuck with somebody's daughter.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
You ever disrespect to somebody's daughter.
The key
Every
word.
time you got your dick sucked,
The
it's from
key
somebody's
word
daughter.
is somebody, not mine. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yours is just like the rest of them in
So
the
you're
world.
saying-
They
I
gonna
see
live
she
their
got-
life. They gonna live
Yeah,
their
let her
life.
live her life, but she ain't out here selling pussy, and I definitely ain't fucking participating in her pussy getting sold. Y'all niggas is crazy.
But we not saying we putting on some
Right.
child or no. We saying that she went on that show and said, I haven't had my vagina.
And he said
virginity
24.
broke, and she 24 years old.
That's
She don't have
grown.
my virginity broke, but I want to get paid for it because I think it's special. And niggas is coming from
even
10,000 to 1.3 million.
If
You
she
gonna fuck
want to
them
do that,
up.
that's her decision. I'm not in there. Yeah, let's go, daughter, get a pussy up. Like, I'm not rooting that shit on.
Just make sure your mortgage is caught up and everything caught up.
Absolutely.
I don't think no father's cheering it on, but I mean, it ain't the
Hey,
worst you
Kenny,
could
know
have
what I'm
done in
saying?
life.
Baby, don't kiss him. Baby, don't kiss him. Don't kiss him. And just act like you just trying to leave. That's it. What the fuck is you talking about? 1.3 million? Shit. Man, her next hit might be 5 million. What is you talking about? It's the real world. It's better than doing it for free. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with paying for pussy. I don't see nothing wrong with paying for dick. It's your money. You
But what you're talking about is courting. You taking her out on dinners.
No, it's still paying for a pussy.
you're-
Courting costs more than
Nigga,
paying
to
for
be married-
pussy.
No, to be married, you paying for pussy. You paying for that pussy for the rest
That
of your
is
life.
sure. But
You paying for the
No,
credit
you're
card.
not. She can have more
Oh,
money
your
than
wife-
you.
Your wife might do talk or something. She got more money than me than she paying for the dick. You know? That's what the fuck.
Why everything
The one
got a
with the
price
bag.
on it, bruh?
It's life.
Because we live in the world.
Yeah, it's life. What the
Hey,
fuck?
that's
the
the
world.
world y'all live in. I want somebody to love me for me.
That shit
That's
is
so
extinct.
bad.
That shit gone like the
That's so
dinosaurs, my nigga.
No.
Don't take that from the man. Everybody wants that beat, and that's
But
when you
you.
get your nice home.
No,
When
that's
these
the
checks
thing.
start rolling in.
You don't believe in that.
Who?
You don't believe in that.
Who? I believe in that, man. Don't you do that on this fucking TV?
Hey,
I got
bro.
a girl at home. I believe in that shit.
I'm saying, obviously, the way you talking, you don't.
Listen, I'm
Don't
saying,
ruin this shit at home.
yo, listen, I'm saying like a man, dog, and she know this, dog. Some shit just so good you want to. So you never experienced that. The night was so good, man. Hey, listen, I just want to do something.
Was I in the strip club? Okay.
So if you was in a relationship and you and your wife had a beautiful night, you don't think it's nice to say, babe, look, I'm gonna stay in the house, clean up, take the credit card and get what you want.
Take the credit card. Time
And go shopping.
We're in a relationship. That's different. You went from tricking.
I'm
to being in a
saying,
relationship.
no,
It
listen,
ain't
I
tricking
said
if
it.
you got it.
Yes, it is
Listen,
tricking.
no,
That's like
bro.
saying, oh, it ain't AIDS because Magic Johnson got it. It's still AIDS,
Yeah.
nigga.
It ain't the
always
Magic
is
Johnson
what
blood
it
no
is.
more.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It always is what it
And
is.
Cookie ain't never go nowhere.
It's gone.
I
Nigga,
don't give a fuck where she went. They
because he was
buying it
paying for
together.
that pussy.
He ain't
Nigga.
got it no more.
She ain't going away because he was paying good money for that pussy.
But you gotta think
Good
about
money, baby. I got AIDS, and you please stay with me, cause 10 million's already been wired to your motherfucking account. Ain't no dick, ain't no love gonna treat you better
If she
than this.
divorced the nigga, she still would have got the motherfucking money.
But she did, and she loved him.
That's
and
the
they
true
had
love
it.
you talking about.
Fuck.
That's the true love you was just saying.
No,
you
that's
want.
still money and greed, bro.
You just said you wanted true love, somebody
No,
love
she
you for
fucking
you.
somebody else.
She
No,
got
don't
to
say
love
that.
him for him, nigga.
No, she loved him for his fucking money.
She loved him
no,
before
she
the
don't.
money.
If,
No,
yo,
she
listen.
did.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she loved him
Listen,
before
if
the
my
money.
man, if you
Bro, if a
fucking
bitch
husband
get-
He
come
was
back-
always a
Hold on,
star in
hold
the
on,
making.
Why are you saying?
Hold on.
I can get the money for him cheating. I'm gonna get the bag in court for the divorce. Why the fuck am I standing?
Cause they got A's together. That's why, nigga. Cause
She
they
ain't
got
have
A's
it. She
together.
ain't have
You
it.
got tested show head.
Yeah, I say I ain't got it too. Fuck as you mean.
She ain't got it.
Big whack.
So if you not by your wife, you don't think one day after a nice
See?
romantic
Yes, my wife. Yes.
your girlfriend, you don't
My
want to get in the car.
girlfriend. Yes, we're in a relationship. You talking
Your
about
little friend.
ass whores?
Your
No.
little friend,
Nah.
you want to do it in the car.
In the car, nigga. I got a crib. There ain't no space.
Spontaneous. And it's
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
I'd rather fuck outside than the car. I need legs.
Hey, you ever fucked on the beach before?
On the beach.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
nasty.
Hey, you ever got your dick sucked on the highway while it's traffic all held up?
In the car, not the highway. That's dangerous.
The highway while the traffic stopped up. It's 30
Oh,
minutes
by the
delay.
traffic? No.
See,
I
that's
got
why you
here
ain't
driving. I got here driving, but not
But
on the
hey,
highway.
Kenny, see, that's why you ain't been tricking.
So you got head on the highway by traffic.
I plead the fifth. No
Okay,
fuck shit,
right.
no fake shit, no foolishness, and I'm trying to get the sponsors to protect me. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is,
You gotta do more things. The crib ain't always just the spot, man.
And y'all as females tell them,
The crib
Tell
ain't
me.
always the spot.
you want your nigga to do something different. It's not always the candles and the fucking bullshit. Sometimes, yo, she want to pull over at 1:30 in the morning while y'all tipsy and shoot you the fuck in the backseat and then go home and continue it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what she want. She don't want the flowers eating the roses.
Now, you talking about the bitch you picked up off the street or the actual girl you talking?
Hey,
All
you pick her
of
off
them.
the street, gonna keep hitting you. You fuck her good in the car, take her what she want at. Fuck her while boys
See,
in the house.
that's-
It's in the house.
That's
She love you. She love you. Easy.
How about you treat all women like women? Why treat the whores like whores? They women too. Treat them all like women,
Exactly.
and you can just dispose of them when
Exactly.
you want to, if that's the
The
case.
thing about it, they're called hoes for a reason.
I love horses.
Why?
So,
We love
you
horses.
said why?
Why?
You know
Because
what, nigga? We love
they
horses.
had too many dicks in them for you to even
What?
imagine.
So how
The
many
last,
What
hold
does
on,
that
hold on,
matter?
let me ask you something. The last girl you been in, how many dicks you know she took? She only told you. You only know what she told you.
And I'm going off that she's telling me the truth.
Then use a motherfucking new fool.
You use a new
Hey,
motherfucking fool.
call it what you
And
got.
that,
It's some
goddamn right,
motherfucker-
yes. Yes, because I'm telling you, you're missing out the best
No.
part of life, bro.
No, I didn't been
Hey,
that
your
part of life.
Do you
without
got
paying for
girlfriend?
pussy.
You got girlfriend?
No,
When the last time you got a girlfriend?
we not getting into
Did your girl ever bring you company home when you was in a relationship?
Oh, what?
Have I ever had a threesome or has my girl brought me company?
Have your girl brought you company home? We all know what it's called. That's why you ain't spending nothing. And I don't ask you did I do it and none of that.
I'm not
I'm looking for
asking
sponsors and I want everybody to be cool. But what I'm
What
saying
you
is,
talking about? You can't say you had a threesome.
no,
Not even with you. We ain't talking about your girl.
Right,
no,
fuck all
I'm
that
not talking
talk
about
shit.
nothing.
So
You
you never.
did Say,
No.
life experiences is life experience.
I'm just
You
saying
can't take them
certain
back,
shit just
dog.
make you happy, man. I'll be in the locker room at work, get off the truck, and we talk about things like this, and I'll be like, dang, man, that's all
I'm
right.
just saying everything.
Why that man just brought his girl a new home? Dang, I see
It's
why.
the same shit that you're
Son,
talking about.
I saw
I
right
didn't
here,
get it for free. I didn't get it for free. I didn't have to kick out money and shit like.
She gonna tell you what.
Listen,
That new
he
one-
is fucking
that one is
lying
gonna get
if he
you.
think he not paying for pussy.
Whatever.
Thank
I agree.
You're
on my
paying.
phone. That's-
you. Right.
Okay.
Anybody
Is courting paying?
Yeah.
You just said it.
Courting costs
You just-
more than actually paying.
But you just said you wanted to get from A to B.
Everything costs.
I don't. If I'm getting a bottle of liquor and we gonna sip this shit together, now you're trying to say like I just bought the bottle of liquor
The
just
economy rolls on, my brother.
Cause you had
for you. Yo, all right, check this out. Y'all some tricking niggas. Y'all not gonna trick me into tricking. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all, and it's not against it. Y'all do what y'all do. I'm just not that nigga, bro.
Niggas not saying they tricking niggas. Niggas saying.
Yes, y'all are.
Yo, listen.
You never said
Niggas
you
saying
wanted.
they tricking niggas.
Indirectly, y'all
Yo,
saying y'all
listen.
tricking niggas.
No,
out.
we not.
You can
Yes,
trick.
y'all. Yes,
we
y'all
not.
are.
Listen, you can trick with a freak or you can trick with your girl. I know niggas that be like,
If it's
"Hey,
my girl, it's
I
not
got
tricking,
a bunch
bro.
of
It's
ones.
my
I want
girl.
you to strip tonight. Your girl gonna order some shit in a pole and strip for you. You throwing your
So
ones
let
and
me
destroying
just
your girl.
Let me make it simple.
Fun.
Even if you put it down on him and he gets up and start making you breakfast,
Yes.
she did her damn job.
And you ain't never make
You
breakfast.
never made breakfast?
I can't cook. I know
Who, me?
Oh my
I
God. Lord,
I make breakfast
Okay,
all
you
the
make
damn
breakfast.
time.
Thank you, Ken.
That what's wrong with that? I eat. Fuck, I can cook.
So you making breakfast? Is that tricking?
No.
Okay, all right. Because from your logic, it is. But all right.
Oh,
She
If a
tricking
nigga
out.
Not from
had
my
Cherokee and after the night with Cherokee, I'm ordering breakfast from Grubhub. Fuck what you talking about. Call it tricking, call it whatever. But guess what? They all fuck with me because I play fair.
Who was Cherokee?
Diaz.
Right.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Jesus.
I thought you were talking about the bottom.
Or Pinky, or Peloton. Just dreams come true, bro. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with a man, yo, spending
that's
no
the
money.
dream.
Because, yo, if God made Adam, he made Eve. So once he made Eve, it was like, yo, you're supposed to take care of her, you're supposed to give her apples, you're supposed to give her oranges, anything the earth got.
I don't
There's
have-
nothing wrong with that.
I don't even have the highest regard for money like that. It's just far as,
Well, nigga, you better get out this business because you ready, you a future millionaire, nigga.
but I'm just saying far
And
as,
pussy change. You a future millionaire, pussy change.
Come on, let's
I'm
It's
talking
levels.
far as the value on myself. Bitch, you're not worth more than me. Like, we can fuck, you getting this dick, I'm getting that pussy, it's even exchange. Why am I giving you money? I don't get that shit.
Nigga. So, okay. So,
You don't give no women money.
Are we dating?
I remember coming up as a young hustler.
You get random females money
I
just
spent like
for
$2
I'm
nothing.
not
on
giving
blocks, buying perms and here go $30 sis. I'm one of them. You don't
For
need
one, she should be getting relaxing. But if we're not in a strip club,
Yo, listen. So in high school, you want to get in the primetime pizza and the chips and then get your homegirls. Because I used to hang with all the brothers in school.
no, I was poor. I had the card. I only had enough for my lunch on it.
How you ever smoke?
So you never got your girl or whoever you're
Hey,
dealing
somebody
with
call
their
me.
nails done or
So-
getting a pedicure?
So
and
you
none of
only
that?
look out for females you fucking with. That's what she getting at.
Yes. If that's what you're getting at.
You
If
job patty,
if
my
I'm dealing
nigga.
with you, yeah. No, y'all just feel as though y'all want to spend your money on every bitch that come around, and y'all don't have the amount of bitches that come around as I do, probably. And that's the thing. I'm not giving all these bitches money. Y'all is crazy.
Say,
I am E.
I'm feeling too.
I've been living a lot longer than you, and I've been around, spun a lot of
Niggas need
things.
to talk that gangster shit, but
Definitely, I'm gonna leave it
I'm gonna
alone.
keep it real with you because you my man. E, I'm saying I don't even think man to man. I'm 40, my big OG, like 44. We just gonna keep it real. I don't even think you experienced that shit yet.
I believe that.
Not how it come.
Right.
Not
I don't think
some
he
of this.
got there yet, honestly.
You
I
just
ain't gonna lie,
Now,
man.
LB here just trying to pump the situation
No,
up.
No,
I'm
you
having
not-
fun.
This don't got
Some of
nothing
the
to do with
things you
LB.
frowned your
No,
face
that's
up
telling
to.
you. Yeah, that's
Let us know kind of the way you at with
you
it.
still wet behind the ears, bro.
Oh, okay. If that's what y'all think.
You still having a conversation I'm having with my nephew about eating pussy. He be like, oh my god, I got dick.
No,
bro.
he can't say.
Hey,
Fam, that's what he gonna say. My dick too big.
y'all can go follow me
Okay.
on THAT_100E. And
listen,
I
I'm
am
giving
who I am.
out RAWDOPE podcast giving out $1,000 for the first girl hitting me in the DM to make this nigga spend some money. And I want you to wear the secret cameras and shit, and you
We all
make this
that
nigga
shit.
spend some money.
No, I just feel that he
I
haven't
want the 1,000.
I feel like he haven't met the person that right woman to make him.
I can name
wanna
some women
feel
that open his
like
nose
he
up.
wanna spend
Name
that
one.
money.
Cardi B will open your nose.
Who?
Cardi.
Who the fuck is that?
Cardi.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
I don't
Cardi.
Baltimore. Cardi B.
Cardi.
Cardi.
Cardi B. I think
That's-
she open your nose.
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay.
That's not even my.
Lisa
That's not
Ray.
even my type.
Lisa
Summer Walker.
Ray.
What about Summer Walker?
Who is your
Summer
type?
Walker is
What's your
dirty.
type?
I like Kiana Lede. Like,
I don't even know.
I know you don't, cause I don't like these bitches that all y'all niggas on. You feel me? I keep my shit low key. Y'all can
So
have
you
all them
spending your
bitches.
money on her?
I'm
You don't
not
like Jill
spending-
Scott in that microphone?
No, she cool.
Man,
She ain't for me.
Man, that's why Jill Scott got a ring on the dub.
Facts.
Them girls with the
Absolutely.
rings on. You better watch him. Cause the nigga said, I don't give a fuck about cheat, trick, or do whatever. I'm marrying you.
The whole time, man.
Hey, yo, let's talk about that, yo, cause they got beef on our girl.
Screenshot
What's the
messages
beef?
and shit.
What the fuck?
I'm
What's
doing
going on?
something.
What's going on?
Why
They got podcast beef going on. First one in Baltimore. No shade. Shout out to that girl, man. We want to have a
But
face off.
they from New York, so she's New
Shout out to New York.
What's her name though?
That's the next question.
So what's going on?
New
Underscore
York
me,
bitches versus
underscore
Baltimore
touch,
bitches.
underscore
'Cause
you.
I got something to say.
Go ahead, shout her out. Let underscore me, underscore touch, underscore you.
Shout out
Yes,
New York, yo, because one thing the New York girls got over the Baltimore
They
girls.
over here. Yes.
They
Honestly,
are rocks.
honestly, I watched that podcast with I am on there. You know, I agree in certain parts, but I do like our podcast. I got shout out to her.
No, she just said our shit trash, but go
She
ahead.
did say I
What?
was trash. I don't know why she in her
No,
feelings.
but I think it's more
I honestly
emotional.
don't. I don't know why she's so emotional. It's the podcast world. People
Yeah,
say
I think
shit
it's
and
more
agree to disagree.
feeling.
I feel-
Dang, I
That's
got
what I'm saying,
podcast
like-
beef. I'm almost
With
at
New
New
York.
York podcasts.
No,
Oh,
they
they station out in New York?
I wasn't talking to her.
Oh, so they not from Baltimore.
no,
They
they not from
Well, let the show go on.
No,
I'm
they-
with you from
Hey,
Baltimore.
dummy.
I'm outside like them Baltimore niggas.
Yeah.
I'm with Anything Goes podcast, LB, and them bringing the rockets, show up, pull up, y'all go Skype,
Hey,
y'all
hey,
face
hey.
off. Come
Hey,
on.
Ham, they shorty mad because they put out there about not being a good mama to her kids.
No, we did
No,
not.
that's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah,
Y'all don't know that girl. Y'all don't know that girl. Y'all don't know that girl.
Y'all was going off the conversation.
No,
we saying the
Well,
conversation.
stand on what the fuck you gonna
I
say.
stand on what the fuck I gotta say.
Alright,
How
go
long
ahead,
you know me, nigga? Don't play with me.
Well,
Alright,
say it.
don't play with her.
Anyway.
Don't play with little New York.
Anyway.
How the beef, son? Tell
The
us.
topic had been.
Yeah,
I said it in the beginning, the topic had happened. Obviously, she got her feelings. I wasn't addressing it to her. Yes, she made the post. We all had a conversation, but every day, everybody posts something that makes everybody go.
Right.
So we had
Get
a
off
whole
her
episode.
clip.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
She
no,
did
no,
tell me
no.
that. She told me that when she said, get off my clip. I'm sorry that you feel that you can't, as a woman can't raise a man. She was going in. She was like, I'm signing off your.
Sorry, you can't raise a man.
Do not
I was
do
in a
that.
relationship with a New York girl for like 2 years.
No, but
I got understanding that.
I'm sorry that
I
she
love- I
feels
love-
that
But my
way.
point, why do you feel that way? I wasn't talking to you. I went off your topic and we spoke
It's
in general.
podcast
And it's a
world.
podcast world. I don't give a fuck what you say about us on the podcast. It is what it is. How the people been coming for us and saying stupid shit?
Facts.
But it is what it is. Because we stand our ground, we know what it is, and we ain't gonna catch no feelings. It's all content, all entertainment.
Lucky
And that's
motherfucker.
it. And it
Them
is
women
what it
gonna
is.
take you to the top. They gonna take you to the top. Because the shit that you ain't into, and I'm gonna tell you this, as a fellow podcaster, and then no matter what, I always call my city the tribe of Baltimore. So anything come out of this town is the tribe of Baltimore. Because we all from the same tribe. And that's
Right.
Baltimore. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna pick another state, another town, or another show over your show. But I'm not prejudiced to nothing that's going on. I love podcasts.
Me
I love
too.
media.
And I've been listening
But
to Hollywood dope
One thing
podcasts.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, is sometimes as you as a man, to protect you as a man having a podcast with two women, sometimes it's just better just to let them handle it. Cause I'm telling you, if I was
I
at
feel
two
you. That's
women,
real shit, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk my shit too.
yeah, talk your shit.
I got stand up
But
for
listen,
the women on my
Believe me,
podcast.
hey, listen,
You heard me.
the women on the podcast, they know you got their back. But when it's facing off with women and women, it's not let the cat fight go on.
Alrighty, but sometimes they be on their period, so you gotta tell them to, relax a little bit. They go a little too far in, a little too deep. But I get what you're
I
saying.
ain't catching no feels. I ain't even
Shut
mad
your
at you.
ass up.
My vibration and my
He's a
frequency,
instigator.
my vibration and my frequency
Yes,
on a whole nother
Why
type.
y'all invited to Baltimore and y'all go to this?
That is coming up. We were supposed to do some shit, whatever.
Because
I
that's the thing.
definitely want her to
You already
come to
asked her,
podcast.
exactly. We asked her to come to New Jersey. I even asked her, hey, when she said the topic, we could do a live about it if you don't want to wait.
Y'all can do Zoom,
Whatever,
too.
well, Zoom, it doesn't matter. I'm all for it. At the end of the day, everybody got their own opinions. We all think differently. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's entertainment. It's the podcast work.
Right.
We're going to agree to disagree. And that's just what it is.
Yep.
We got to agree to disagree. I'm not going to disrespect nobody because I don't even know you, Shorty. Check that shit out.
I get called a fucking dyke every day. Nigga post my shit, go check my podcast out, go do this, go do that. And if I let that shit get to me, then I'm a fucking bad guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. What you eat don't make me shit. You
You
don't
said
pay
I
my
know.
bills. All I'm worried about is my fans out here. Shout out Anything Goes. podcast. I am out here ruffling feathers, I guess. I don't
Yes.
know. It is what it is.
But
My
like I said,
cousins.
I like y'all podcast. But this is what I want to say. 100.
Sip your drink,
Fuck
That's not
that
my
shit.
shit.
E. Back to E. Kenny. I know you said you had that beef with Al B. We'll get that. But because Al B is just outspoken. Like, y'all go hard. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. That was genius. I did. I'm so mad that I didn't get the check and I just didn't do podcast scouting myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in it. Yo, I believe in anybody that's going to take the initiative to step in front of this mic because there are so many couch potatoes sitting in a haven center they could do better.
Right.
But if you know how hard it is to even sit in front of a mic and talk to somebody you don't even know and try to make that chemistry with a nigga, then hey nigga, you good, nigga, you the shit, get that bag.
Real shit.
But at the end of the day, what we do is like really hard work. It's hard taking time out your schedule, being for your family, making sure you on time with your shit, making sure your shit good. So it's like, yo, nigga, like what the fuck? It's a shout out to all the women that did raise good black men. Because it's women that couldn't do it but did it. They don't know how they done it, but they raised good men. You know what I mean? Everything in the world comes from a woman. You know what I'm saying? All of us come out of a woman. I was watching
You
Drink
come out of a man first.
Man, fuck, listen.
I'm just saying, though, I'm talking real
I was
shit.
just watching Drink Champs with Pharrell.
We baked the baby.
I love
Yo,
that.
listen, and Pharrell said the real
I like
shit.
drink champ.
His wife is so fucking dope because he said, yo, she be good with 4 heartbeats at one time. Because he had triplets.
Damn.
Bro, we can never do that, bro.
I probably had more babies in my ball sack than she had.
Yo!
What? I'm saying we get to the
See,
shit
it's
right.
the whole time when we say, what did she say? Men are for what? Women are for Mars and
Women are from Venus.
Venus and men are for
From Mars.
But all y'all come from a ball stack from the jump, though. We
Yo, but
gonna
listen.
tell the truth.
Yo,
Listen, alright,
we
listen.
carry life. Like,
Alright, so listen.
never-
I carry
What
like
do you
two,
have?
and
Yo, listen.
I bust it in you
Where you have to put a seed at for it to grow?
in the dirt.
In the dirt, right?
So you call them
Well,
these
don't
black
be
women
dirt.
over here dirt?
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, roses come out the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Tulips come out the dirt.
Roses come out the concrete too.
You know what I'm saying? So
Roses
there you
does
go,
not come
bro.
out the
So a
concrete.
whole nation is created through a woman's womb. And that's just it, bro. Like, there's no way we can deny. So to answer that lady question in New York, a woman can't raise a man because they've been doing it for years. Even in the slave days when a man got beat up and booked with a slave, a woman was still feeding the kid and taking care of the kid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of strong
Women are
out there.
nurturers.
They're nurturers. You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
they do.
They be forced to raise a man and they cry every
No,
night like, how I'm
they
gonna
can
do it.
nurture a man, but they can't raise a man.
They raise him.
But she's doing it. She's
My grandmother
raising
raised 8 niggas.
men.
She raised 8 boys.
I'm not saying they're not living and they're not men.
Yeah, man.
but
It was honorable.
I just feel like
They-
we be good people.
Yes,
Exactly.
you can.
That's what I feel. But I still stick to my damn guns when men in a life, no matter what their role
You need the help.
it's important. You need
Yeah.
that help. So there's things you cannot teach him that a man can.
Because when my pops
Just
went
like
around,
something.
I think I told you this last time, B. Like my mom, you know, so our pops, he was going through the struggle. And my mother's boyfriend came to the 9th grade father.
Into the daddy shit.
You know what I mean? The
You
father
about to
football
touch
game.
some shit that.
No, but for real. And that man scored 2 touchdowns. He wasn't my father, but he showed up in
Oh, yeah,
a
he
place
said
where
it.
my mama
Yeah.
couldn't get on the football field with a bunch of
Mhm.
teenage kids. He did it, bro. Like, so at the end of the day, she was raising men by herself.
So why
but
couldn't
the
she
niggas
do
was
it
there.
though?
Cause she can't run a fucking touchdown as soon as a nigga touch my mama, I'ma blow him. That's why. I mean, for
You
real.
already know how that goes.
Nigga touch me, your mother come out there and play the fall in some football game and the nigga tree rough with your mother, what's going on?
So you saying there's
I'm
mothers?
asking you,
So
if
you
a
saying
woman-
there's
another
mothers out
woman-
here who haven't done that?
Not playing no fucking charity football game, it's playing tactical, man. No.
Most charity football games is flag, bro. Cut it out.
Flag, and then nigga ain't gonna want their mama, and if you let your mama do it, you soft. I ain't let my mama get out there and run on my fucking football.
Why she
It's-
can't do that?
Cause
Why
she
can't
pretty.
do it?
She
You know
pretty
what I'm
and she
saying?
wear
Ain't that
heels.
Man,
good?
it's women.
Makeup.
It's women out here that's fucking bodybuilders and shit like.
They gay, bro.
They
No,
not gay.
no, they
Oh,
not.
my God.
98% of
Hold
them.
on. I can play
be-
football. Hold on.
Exactly.
I
They
can
gay.
play.
They are not gay.
You can play
And I'm
flag
far
football
from
with
gay.
a bunch of women. You can
No.
play flag football, but being
Hey,
on
bro.
Because we tend to tackle in flag football.
You don't tackle in flag football. That's why it's flag
I
football,
said
bro.
we tend to tackle.
Then you gonna get it. You gonna get put
That's
up
that
in game.
that's that
So
Baltimore
what?
shit.
It's a man's
That's
sport.
that Baltimore shit. Fuck that flag football.
Line, man. You can't tackle in flag football. That's why it's called flag football.
Life is all about double standards.
I hate
Everything's a double
I
standard.
hate it.
That's
What the
true,
fuck
though.
is a standard?
We are not of this. We are not of this world. We don't own this world. We are just beings living in this world.
Shout out to all the black, beautiful, Spanish, white, whatever women that had kids.
Here come the
and
cleanup.
raising them on that and raising them out here. I salute y'all because, like you said,
Come the
it
cleanup.
takes the ladies that hate the babies
Suck the
to make the ladies. Since a man can't make one, he has the right to tell a woman
This
when
nigga
to
went
wear
got
to
the
create one.
Ajax with the mouth.
So when the real men get up, I hope you fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. I love y'all.
Hell of a song.
I love y'all.
And I agree with it.
I love y'all.
Still can't raise a man. They do their
Yo,
damn thing.
tomatoes. Hey, yo, listen, I'm gonna say this.
I feel as
Many
though
years
women
ago,
can't raise a man.
I
That's
wore a
my
nigga
personal
out.
opinion.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how I real. Yes, women are playing for me back. I did a crime way back in the day, 20 some years ago. And I'm out of breath and I run to my auntie. She's a gangster. Shout out to Yo Gotti because he got an aunt named Janice too. Rest in peace to my aunt Janice. She's a gangster. Bro, she cleaned that mess up, man. There wasn't no nigga around. Aunt Janice cleaned that up because she been a cleanup lady. You understand what I'm saying? Even with you, Kennedy.
Yeah, basically you saying a
she
woman
laid her
fix the
foot
situation.
down. We loved her. We could have hung in different niggas' houses, but we came to your mother house. And she was cool. If she cooked, she was breaking bread with us.
And she was a gangster.
Exactly.
But
So was your pops around?
yeah,
Man behind the boards?
yeah, you got damn right he was.
Okay.
And that's why the man the fuck I am. A man.
And you think that made you a man's man?
You got damn right.
So-
Because I know a lot of niggas
But they-
who didn't have fathers, and I see the difference in the niggas
Yes.
who I know who got
Yes.
fathers and the
Yes.
niggas who don't.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
Let
It's
me
a
say
difference
one
in
thing.
the
Yes.
man.
I'm gonna let
That's
you
it.
go, LB. Matter of fact, you go ahead. Go ahead. But I gotta say one thing too.
It's a difference in the type of men they are.
So he taught you to pay for pussy.
Oh no, we're not gonna go there. Let me say my
My father had been a married man for a lot of years.
Hey, watch out because you know sponsors, we don't do that. Hey,
All right.
shout out to Uncle Kenny, Big Kenny.
Hold on.
He don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Let me say one thing before we get there then.
Black men don't cheat.
So
Black
out
men
of
don't
all
cheat.
the guys that you actually do know, you don't know none of them that was raised by their mother that you would consider a
A
man's
lot
man.
of them.
I'm asking them a question.
I know some, but listen to me.
Female character.
All right. So for
But
you,
they
for
will be a little soft. They got some female way. They'll zap out like how a girl will.
Okay,
They don't
so-
react how men react.
So that's not the answer to my question. The answer to my question is you don't know no guys who was raised by a woman that ain't got no female tendencies that won't zap out like a woman. They're a man's man like you, but they was raised by a woman. You don't know
I
no
know
niggas.
some. I know
Let
some.
me ask him first. We gonna
Get to me, please.
Please.
wait. If it's no, it's no. You ain't gotta think about it.
I do gotta think about it. I'm
Alright.
thinking of people I know
All right, but go ahead.
that
They
that
still have
stand
male
up,
robots.
don't got them female
They
type
still had some
chump
type
ass.
of male
And if they didn't, they mothered a whole nigga for lack of
but
term.
they had male role models.
Nobody
Even if
said
they
that. That's
both
not
wasn't
the
in
question. Stop
Oh,
asking
you
shit
got
on
to
my
because
question, bro.
everybody be acting
Ask
like,
your
oh,
own
ain't nobody
question,
around.
my
These
Ain't
niggas,
nobody
these
around.
niggas you talking about that I do know that was raised with a single mother that
If it's
stand
the
up
streets
men,
that raised them,
like she said, the
Yeah,
streets
That's what I'm
raised.
talking about. I can't even
She got it right though.
in school.
No, she got it right. The people I know,
That's my answer.
All in your
She
feelings.
said no. Cause I'm trying to call a nigga out on the bullshit.
Because
But
it
you
ain't
wanna, you wanna help a nigga out though.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hold on.
that ain't
Hold
no
up,
You wanna
bullshit.
help a nigga out for some reason.
Listen,
yo.
this is
I know
another thing I
women
want to
say
know.
anything.
I would like to do a podcast at y'all location or our location. Kenny Fatso faces Anything Goes podcast. Because y'all niggas gonna
So,
make it go viral.
It's definitely going to go viral. We got something coming in the mix. Me and Reggie Brown's. We doing it. It's called the Battle of the Pods. Different people always want to know different things. You know, you be talking on something. You
I don't want to get into that because I be cheating.
No, you ain't cheating. Nothing to be interested. So any day that could be the first platform for real. And just
I don't know. Because I'm gonna keep it real. I love all podcasts and I support all
Of course.
The main reason why I support y'all because when I looked at some of my old footage, I saw he been grinding for a while. And it's just the chemistry. Like, it's Baltimore. Everybody in the room getting on. You know what I'm saying? Just something when we looked up y'all, we saw the difference. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trade shit.
Damn, that nigga E. You know, like his motherfucking girls playing no games. Jack Tripper, I'm telling you. So get to it. Fuck. I was raised up by the motherfucking dope dealers, dope fiends, grandma, a little bit of mommy, Aunt Janice, Aunt Dixie girl, Aunt Eileen, Aunt Geraldine. Every motherfucker body raised me. Everybody. So I got a little bit, I got that grandma side of me where I get emotional. My grandmother told me, hey, you can let one out. Then my uncles told me, if you let one out, boy, you a wild, cold-blooded bitch. Crying and shit running in your grandma. So you learn a lot, but I agree overall, you need a man in your life, and I did have men in my life, so I really can't speak from that perspective, but I noticed the difference because I used to be like, yo, niggas that had their mama in their life, they're soft-ass niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas that don't really ain't handling men in their life, really. I know niggas that kill shit that only been raised up by their mother, but I know they killed a lot out of emotions because they was raised up by their mother. You get what I'm saying? So it's a gift and a curse. Women do it 80% of the time.
All right, well,
But you get a better man when he got his mother and father.
So you want to answer the question? You want to dance right now? You just
I'm gonna answer. You say the question.
The question is, you don't know no niggas who was raised by their mother who ain't got no women tendencies, with no father, who still keep the buck, honey, whatever, however you want to say it, however your terminology is.
No.
And I heard my own again.
I don't agree with y'all, but I mean, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody live different lives, you feel me?
Because I got a cousin, I ain't gonna say his name. He never knew his father. His father was a white man. His mother never told him who his father. He was raised up by his mother, and he spent most of his time behind bars. And he a cold-blooded man and a cold-blooded gangster. But he only had his mother, but he had our uncles. And then when he jumped in the streets, 11, 12 years old, and he had the streets. So it was like, oh, I got my mother, but my mother fucked up and get high. But you know what I'm saying? You just taught different, bro. It's something different about a nigga. They talk different. Nigga that grew up with their mother in the house, they smell different.
What?
They
look
smell
I think it's totally
Yeah, they
different
smell
if a man
different.
trying to raise a woman, like at the same time. Like,
They
yeah, you
smell
can do
different.
it. but
And if a man raise a woman, she's a
it's things
tough
you can't teach
motherfucker.
me.
Nigga can walk out this bitch with Gucci cologne on. You don't talk about they smell different.
You can smell it. You can smell it. I can smell it.
She's correct though. What about it's the
That's
same
not-
difference?
it's the
A
same
man
thing,
can't raise a daughter
He can
without.
raise her,
He
but
can make her
she
grow,
can hella
raise her,
make
but he
her
can't teach her certain shit.
He can't teach about that period, bro.
Yes, the fuck he can.
No, I can't.
Yes,
He can't teach her about how her body feels.
Yo,
The same way a woman
I
can't
think
teach
the-
a boy about how his body.
My
I
little
think
step,
the same
I
way-
don't even look. I don't even go in the bathroom when she go in the bathroom.
No, but that's
Bro, like,
but,
I'm a manly man, bro. Like, anything, even yesterday when I got in an argument with baby girl, I caught the mother upstairs, like, look, she being disrespectful. I want to punch a hole through her chest. Because my little man and my nephew there, I could beat him up. I can't beat no beautiful princess up. That's not what men do. So I call her mother, and our mother laid the smack down. That's just how it goes.
no, I feel like a
I'm
man
not
can
whooping my
do the
daughter.
same thing. I feel
I'm not whooping my daughter ass. I'm not doing
even when it comes to a menstrual period, I wasn't there, but he was there, and he was able to go to the store.
Your period?
No, my child.
Oh, you got a daughter too?
I have a daughter.
How many kids you got?
I have 4.
Sure, they got that good.
So,
That's for real.
so for my
Yeah, I mean,
daughter,
keep it real.
her
4
father
kids
was
is-
there. Her father was there, and he made that shit.
Shut up.
He fixed that shit. So when
I
I
Oh, y'all both
got home,
got the cheese.
yeah, we did.
so when I got home, he already took care of that.
Right.
And where she like, Daddy already explained it, and all I had to do is make sure he said the shit
Shout
right.
out to Pops, because I ain't
Yes, but you
Let
went
me say
behind
one
to make
thing,
sure
bro.
it was correct. So the
Because
Let's
woman-
go,
I'm
E.
So the woman touched on it was different, and then when she go through her mood swings and stuff, I know you explained to the kid's father, like, look, you know, it's a period thing, but sometimes men be like, what the hell wrong with you? And
Right.
not knowing that it's that time of the month. So again, that proves my point. Again, with
Well,
the woman
technically,
touching on
it-
it helps it.
I don't think it proves a point. I think both of y'all are right. However, you can't just say a woman can't raise a man because people are doing it out
Yeah.
there.
No, we
Yeah.
say you can
One
raise
thing,
them to
bro.
be good people. But there are certain things
That
that
you
you
miss.
miss that you need a male role
Yeah.
model
Right.
for.
But that doesn't mean he's not a good man.
Never
No,
said
doesn't.
that. We never said
And that
that.
doesn't
Not at
mean
all.
We never
that
said that.
it doesn't
We never
mean
said
that
All my
she
niggas
did
that
not
grew up
raise
with
the
mothers,
girl.
No,
they
we never
good
said
niggas.
she
Good
wasn't
niggas.
raised
Now
by
listen
what
to
we
this. If
said
you ain't
was-
ask this, every nigga that was raised
That
above
wasn't-
they by their
That
mother.
wasn't the question. That wasn't.
I answered the question already.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't.
What's the question?
No, because y'all saying they good niggas. That wasn't the question.
I
That's
think
why we
it's,
ain't go there.
No, I said niggas that was raised
Wait,
up.
by
No,
they
listen,
mothers is good
I
niggas.
had 14 years in prison one time, and my man was raised up by his mother. My nigga, he rolled that bit out with me. Both of my mans that was raised up by their mothers, they rolled that bit out with me because there's something in them. Whereas though some of my man, listen, bro.
Alright.
No, listen,
He be forgetting.
listen, bro. The two niggas that was raised up by their mothers, I ain't never seen niggas smacking the shit out of them. I ain't never seen them get carried. They make money. They been outside. They was
So
in the
you willing
street.
to
They
consider
check
that
their
a
license.
man's man?
Yeah, listen, bro. They
But
mans,
it was
man.
men outside.
But
that should
now
be
let me
like
tell you
that,
the gift of the curse. Them two niggas are very emotional. To where as though they ain't understand why I don't cry. And this was 12, 13 years old. And I'm just thinking like, nigga,
I can relate to you.
I cried since I was 9, man.
Alright, let me say one thing,
Nah.
y'all. Let me get one thing off right quick. So y'all telling me a motherfucker could go learn how to do some open heart fucking surgery, study and all that, do some type of shit like that to save lives, but I can't read no book and get better to be a good parent to my daughter. Or if I'm a woman, I can't be a good parent to my son.
Nobody said this.
No.
No. Bust his head. I want to bust his head.
Oh,
You
bust
talking
my
about Ben Carson?
You
and
can't
his
learn
mother.
that in a book.
He said that his mother raised him, and guess what? His mother didn't have him fishing, playing football, playing basketball. His mother had him
shit
reading.
about Ben Carson.
No, but that's what you
I'm-
said. He's a great brain surgeon. He was raised up by his mother. You just gave
I'm
his
just
story.
I'm giving a story. I wasn't talking about Ben Carson.
But I'm
talking
just
about
saying
Brad.
that's his story.
You can learn to do shit that you haven't done before. Like nobody just, oh, I'm a man, I'm gonna be a lawyer. No, you got to pass the bar exam. You gotta do shit. You gotta study. You gotta put the fucking work in. You say you can't put that work in as a parent to substitute the one that wasn't there?
No.
Alright, nigga, and I don't agree with you.
You can't learn how to be a woman.
Yo, listen.
The same way a woman can't learn how to be a man.
It's
Alright,
not
It ain't no book you can read that can teach you that shit.
Tell a tranny that.
Bruce,
Them trannies is confused as shit. They fucked up.
bro.
It's
That's why I'm
not-
having a problem.
Never said I wouldn't agree with you, but I'm just saying.
No, the point is, he's not trying to be a mother or a female.
Thank
He's
you.
trying to be the best parent he's supposed to be.
He got kids, he got
Especially,
kids.
especially if
Yes,
something happened to
You'll
the
see.
parent.
That's your
So
baby
he
mother
want-
leave you with that little girl.
No, but just
Ain't no
him.
girls coming out with this penis, bro.
Yeah, and that's the argument me and him
No,
keep
no.
having. I swear his friends.
Now I'ma get his ass.
I cannot
Nigga,
wait.
every man, I'm a man, and nigga, I want daughters. If I had my choice, I have 5
Nigga,
kids,
that's
3
you.
sons and 2 daughters.
Oh,
That's
wow.
you. You're a man. You want
Your
daughters.
daughters
Stop trying,
reproduce, bro.
stop trying to.
I
My
cannot
boys
wait.
reproduce. What you mean?
You're
The
a
boys can be
girl.
All right, check this
I
out.
cannot
Who
wait.
gonna carry on the family name then? Your daughter? No, because she gonna take another nigga name. That
no,
ain't
she
true.
said 3 boys.
That is
She said
true.
3 boys.
It is true, bro.
Yeah, she's supposed to, but nigga, I can tell you now, my last name, nigga, ain't from my grandfather. My grandmother named her son after her.
Yeah, you
because
can
my
tell who that.
grandfather was playing games.
You gonna
so
tell
she
who that?
named
The
her
nigga she talking to?
after her dad.
You gonna tell the nigga she talking to that?
After the name he
You
got.
sound crazy. You
My
gonna tell the
family
nigga she
named like
talking to
that too, but that don't make it right.
That don't make it right, but it happens.
It happens,
It
but
happens.
that because
Not
of a
realistic,
weak
bro.
man in the process of that, like
Hey,
you
you
just
want to
said.
get medicated, bro?
No,
Get
I'm
medicated.
good. I'm
Because-
medicated.
Not get medicated.
I be
I'm
goddamned if I
Yo,
make a
you
kid
gotta
and it don't
smoke
have
some
my last
fucking
name.
bud, bro.
I only smoke when I'm out the country.
My man, yo. Hey, Kenny, he the same type of asshole like you.
I'm professional. No, I smoke when I'm out the country.
That's
That's what the
big
fuck I
boy
do.
shit.
All right, guys, I need to get y'all opinions, and I'm gonna run some.
Alright.
I'm gonna run some questions through. And it's like I don't got the buzzer, but you answer some quick King Von situation. All 3 of y'all opinion.
Sad.
Fucked up situation. You just wanted one word answers?
No, you elaborate on it.
Fucked up situation. Nigga came there looking for a fist fight. You feel me? You wasn't even the one in the situation. You going gonna pull back out on that man like that. I mean, some would say that's the way it go, but they ain't had to go that far. You know, R.I.P. to that guy.
Rest in peace, King Bomb.
You want to elaborate on the story? Because I don't know the
She
story.
don't know the story.
Well, we get to the next question. Brandon from Mayor Baltimore. A young Baltimore is in the office now.
I'm happy, but I really like the meme that was going around with the pop smoke braids. You know, they was really doing them up.
I feel as though
Kelly Bundy.
I'm happy. Salute to that guy. He's supposed to. I was trying to get on our podcast. I do know his sister. She's supposed to link that up. We gonna have to see what's going on. Next to be bluffing.
Sure.
Not him, but her. Shout out to him.
He can come up.
I hopefully, because he know the city of Baltimore, that he will get shit right.
Okay, stimulus check, 600, 300 unemployed.
Man, that's some whack ass shit. You gonna give people $600. People rent is not even $600. People mortgage payment. Yeah, I can talk about this and that. I can say some shit. I think that is whack. We make our own money. We print our own money. Don't tell me it's a cat.
Bitch.
Now your turn.
Bitch.
600 more than what I had.
Yeah.
I tell you, fuck you talking about. Like, it is what it is.
He makes
You know what I
me
mean?
sick.
Like, I'm saying it is what it is. Like, they could have not gave a nigga no bread.
Go ahead,
Like,
Kelly.
hit the button.
Listen, I'm with you. BG&E kicking my ass. That shit over $400 this month. I'm gonna need that $600 immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, bring it out.
Yes. Okay, DJ Academic and Meek Mill's beef.
They just need to squash it. Me. We on a spiritual journey together. We are all kings. Can we just squash it? It's not even worth it.
I feel as though, like me, you can't get real aggressive with academics. You know, academics not no street nigga. Like, I felt as though he tried the little boy, and when everybody already know you want little boy, and you ain't gotta try to prove that to nobody. You feel me? Just let him do his internet shit. Like, you shouldn't be worried about no fucking academics. I feel as though he really wanna fuck with academics on some real shit. I think he wanna fuck with academics, but
I don't fuck with academics. He's a bitch.
he is a bitch, but he got good content though. You know?
I
that
just
bitch,
want
he got
all of
worse.
us to get along.
He got worse content. That nigga's a disgrace. He ain't qualified to talk about nothing from the bottom.
Alright.
He's a bitch.
With all that being said, that's the way the man
He's a
5,000
bitch.
feel.
You know how I feel. He won't say nothing. I guess when it get up, we can go do what we got.
But me, holla at me.
Hey, alright, all I'm gonna say
King. Don't let nobody mess up your vibration, me. Your energy.
is me. I don't even know why you pay that nigga no mind, yo. Like, you way bigger than act, you feel me? But you do want to be on his platform, you feel me?
No.
Yo, we not gonna sit there and bullshit. Me even was mad, like, why act don't post me and all that.
He
Like,
can be on our platform. It's okay.
alright, go ahead, you talk.
Y'all already know how I feel about him.
Yeah, you let him put that dick in there.
I don't think that shit real. Honestly, I think it's like some clout for real. Because Meek he shouldn't be that mad. Honestly, so I'm thinking it's clout.
We're all human. Sometimes our emotions get the best of us.
No, I think
let y'all dog Meek on heat. It's not me.
It's dogging me.
No, I think it's clout. I really think it's clout because why are you
I'm
that
speaking
mad?
that into
Chase
existence.
it.
Speaking that into existence. Okay?
Shout out to me.
She a dream chaser for
She
real.
know what up.
I'm definitely chasing a dream and it can be achieved. Hello.
Yes. Okay. Next question. Donald Trump out, Joe Biden in with beautiful black women on the side of his vice president.
I'm sorry, right?
Donald Trump out, Joe Biden in, and Joe Biden has a beautiful black Hispanic woman on his side for vice president.
No, she's not
She's
Hispanic.
Indian.
She's not
Indian.
Hispanic.
She's
Black and Indian.
she's us.
No, she said she's Asian.
Oh my God.
Well, you
Me
know,
too. I'm an
Indian.
original Asian.
She's
black woman.
Asian American.
I'm gonna say this.
She looked like
Black on black, y'all.
E.
That's not how it go.
What
I'ma
else?
say-
Everybody.
I'm gonna say sometimes you gotta live with the decisions you make. Clout, not currency.
Yo, I can't.
I love this guy. Hey yo, we gotta do a show here. We're doing a show. We gotta do a spin-off show with you. I just need you in the building. E. Listen, Cause you forgot my questions, cause I had them all in my fucking head. You know, and then I ain't got my other phone on me, and the iPhone just don't really do too much Google on it.
For me,
It's
I'm
Steve
not
for me.
there, so that's all that matters.
Okay, now E, best pussy you ever had in last year.
Damn!
Don't say a name.
Come
The
on.
best- Can you just talk to us a little bit about the best pussy you had in 2020?
Cause she bring you clean pussy.
Because I won't see y'all again in January when y'all come back. So listen, and I just want to know before the year end, and I'll see you again because I want to ask you that question in 2021. The best sexual experience you had in 2020. Let me correct the question.
Go ahead.
It would have to be the girl that I'm currently having sexual
Oh,
relationships
my
with.
man.
It had to be Boo Boo Buttercup.
You in love?
Ain't nothing as good as your current.
That's a
You only as good as your last
Hey,
fight.
same.
Boo Boo Buttercup for the win.
Ladies.
Boo Boo Buttercup for the.
Y'all don't speak so soon. Best sexual experience LB you had in 2020.
Young nigga stand up!
She like, I got 4 kids. But I don't be doing no fucking. I don't fuck y'all talking about.
That's a little personal question.
Girl, answer the question.
Young nigga stand up!
I mean, just say it was a one night stand. It was with my honey.
She don't have
You
that.
know, my old man.
Okay, I'll take that.
This old man.
Last but not least, Kenny, you can answer this question too. So I ain't gonna do the drum roll for the last person answer this question.
You answer
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you next, and then the last lady.
I don't get no ass.
What?
Shout out to Kenny Fatso said he's on the meat wagon. I'm a fat nigga, and I thank God I look like a dyke, cause I pussy always comes my way. Pussy always coming my way, bro, and I got you. Like Jesus, it can't all be for me, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. But I'm just saying, I'm glad I do look the way I do because these I attract females. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
I
But
cannot
bro,
with him.
I love you, bro, for just saying. But guess what? Fuck all that. 2021 by 2022, we gonna be on the map. And you gonna feel my man dick. Now you. That's
I
it.
still won't get no pussy.
He lying.
Hey Kimmy, you don't get no pussy. I'm gonna start thinking you.
I done got so much pussy that it shit ain't about enough.
I respect
I get the
that,
pussy
but
I want.
When you get that car,
I get pussy I want.
Listen, when you get that
When I want
car, is you gonna trip? When you get the car that you always want. Yeah, that's right.
Even with that, I gotta want it. I gotta want to do that.
So you don't
And
want
if I don't want to, if I don't give a fuck to, then I don't give a fuck.
I respect
I
that.
mean, I don't be giving a
But
fuck.
hey, now you.
I do what the fuck I wanna do.
In 2020.
I just say.
You ain't gotta say who it is. You just.
I hope
If you,
not.
unless you want to.
No, I'm not gonna do that. A person.
Now, what was explosive about that person?
Ooh, I'm glad you used that word because that's what I wanted to use. Mine was explosive.
Okay, we go back to.
No, you don't come back. Don't come back over here. I just
Child.
like that you used that word.
Oh, you with that person now?
Am I with them? No, I'm single. Let's make that perfect.
But you
I'm
gotta
waiting
know.
for me.
Okay, and you gonna get there.
You gotta answer the question.
I said the person. You know,
The
You
person-
said what made it explosive?
What made it explosive?
Just how many times, you know, he just let me be on his face all the time. It's just amazing.
So it's the hit.
And anything is good too.
Bet. E. No, I gotta say you. I'm gonna ask you next question.
Oh, alright.
E. When are you gonna have a threesome?
I've already had a threesome. What you mean?
I'm saying
Another one?
another.
See, with threesomes.
Wait a minute. Boo Boo Buttercup.
There you go. Look, don't fucking say that.
That's why I fuck with her. But no, with threesomes, it be a lot going on. It's like, Are we using condoms? Like, is everybody, am I eating 2 pussies? Am I using a condom with one? Am I using a
You might not
condom?
switch condoms.
So I gotta switch condoms.
Man, I ain't telling you what the fuck.
No,
you do.
I'm saying what are the
You know what's up if you've been before.
right. We talking about, you talking about a new threesome.
I'm not talking about nothing. I'm just saying, bro.
No, you say, am I going to have a new threesome?
And a new threesome in 2021. That's the question. Any threesome plans in 2021?
It all depends on what Boo Boo Buttercup want to do.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That's
So,
a nice thing. Hey, Boo Boo Buttercup.
So you off the market?
Huh?
are you off the market?
Officially.
Oh, no, I ain't off the market, but I'm definitely talking to a beautiful black queen.
He rounding
I
off
just want
the
to get married.
home
I see that in your
I
face.
can't wait.
Hey, that's cool though.
I can't
Cause
wait.
niggas can't even get around the designer joints and the funny looking
Yeah.
clothes to the wedding eve. Let us know, baby. We gonna be there.
Exactly.
Come
Because
on,
mine
you got
until
that.
I'm 80, so let's go.
I'm
So
on
you
a
like to get
destination wedding. Y'all had to get passports. What y'all talking about?
Yes, I'll be getting married.
LB, you get married? You say you got your old man.
Yeah. See, hopefully.
That be
Hey, was you getting married?
you got that right.
Oh, okay. Pack the pen.
Because listen. You gotta make it look good for them. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
People watching.
People watching. You know what I mean? But overall, hell yeah, because I'm Muslim, so I believe in 7 wives.
What?
Yes.
Go to sleep right now.
Hey.
No, you know, that's the real stuff because when I was studying to be an Israelite, I ain't even joking, they had hella wives. Like this one guy, he had 10 wives, and he said, I can feed nobody right now.
Yes.
So I convert. I swear.
Yes.
I swear. And you can't take care of one home.
The thought of 10 wives made me sweat.
Everything equal.
Everything has to be.
But do I want 7 wives? No.
A man cannot really.
But do I want? No, listen.
He handles
Yeah,
it.
You only
He's
talk to
trying
old niggas,
Yes.
so you wouldn't
He's
know.
trying to
I can
handle
have-
it.
But they can get the rhino pill for you.
I don't see nothing wrong with a man having more than 1 wife.
And I don't see nothing wrong with the woman having more than one husband.
Just not. I'm not gonna be the second or the first one.
so
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that group.
you a hypocrite.
No,
You
I'm
goddamn
not.
right.
He just
No,
said
no,
he's not
no.
gonna be the second or the first one, so he won't be like the
I'm a
third, fourth, or
hypocrite.
fifth.
No, I don't
No,
be none.
he's the side nigga.
Listen.
What's the difference between a side dick and a
Listen.
second husband?
A woman,
No,
Listen.
answer the question.
God made Adam. Now I'm answering all the questions in one.
Okay, baby.
Hold on. In your religion, did God make Adam?
Yes.
Alright. I ain't too
And let me
big
tell you
on,
this. I don't want to get too big in the religion because
Oh,
I'm
get into-
drinking, I'm
Man,
smoking.
get into
But
this
what I'm
shit.
saying is, the Sunni community, we believe in Jesus. May peace and blessings be upon him. We say, Isa wa alayhi salam. May peace and blessings be upon him. We believe in 90% of the stuff that Christians believe in. We just don't believe that Jesus was conceived without having sex in the proper way to be believed. You know, and that's the best way I could break it down
fact.
without being. And you can Google and
You
you
might
can
have
do the
converted me
research.
just now.
You know what I mean? So, but I believe that if a woman has more than one husband, it can be confusing. No, just hear me out.
Please
You
explain.
can ask me your feedback that it can be confusing. If a man has more than one wife, it could be difficult, but it can be manageable. Because it's all in one desire. A woman is a nurturer. So how do you nurture 2 men and one not your son, both your husband? Because sometimes us men need more time with a woman the same way you need that personal time with your mother or your grandmother.
And
Anything of the woman's species, you need that.
you're crazy. I just need an hour with you and an hour with him, and I probably can have 2 more. And all of y'all motherfuckers that feel the same way.
No,
In
incorrect.
love.
Listen.
It's gone
Need to
now.
know what that pussy like, so one time is fine with me. See, it's one time. Listen, that's what this means. This is my motto since I heard it because I couldn't believe somebody put it like that. I'm cool because I'm not that so gone off of sex. The way as though we had our moment one time to get it off our chest. We know what's up with each other. I'm cool. Now, when you talk husband, you need a provider. The difference is women's a nurturer and men are providers.
Yeah, and all of them providing. And I'm
No.
giving all of them equal love. So you're telling me
That can happen.
if your girl
That can
had
happen.
2 other
What's the
guys
difference from a side?
and still giving you everything you need.
Hey, Kenny, hook your phone
She
up and at
can't.
the end of the song, play Kevin Gates, We Supposed to Be in Love.
She
Because
can't.
I'm a keep it real with you like a man.
Can we ask her?
You can't have me. You can't have me.
No,
and him.
okay,
Well,
but
you
then
can't
you
have me
find
and
out.
other wives.
Do y'all
Yes, I
think
can.
Kevin
Well,
Gates
then I-
Because
homosexual?
you in Baltimore, she's in Saudi Arabia, she's in California, and she's in Paris. So nobody's
Kenny,
gonna be
Alright,
mad.
so one of my
That
niggas,
homosexual.
you know, wherever we
Oh, we're not playing that.
That's
Oh,
the
alright.
That's the name.
So check this
One
out.
in Africa, one in Jamaica.
What are you gonna do if your husband's hurt and your other husband's hurt from being in the battlefield?
Okay.
And you know, Jada Kid said, you know, they hitting your cuts with peroxide. And you want somebody by your side.
I know that's
How you gonna handle that?
I give him that oxy and then he goes to sleep and I don't see the
I'm gonna
other
make
nigga.
sure.
But if he's in Saudi Arabia, how you gonna do that?
Listen to this. I will be free for business, but I'll be sure to get an old ass nurse, and she will be there to clean that shit up. I will come and do my visiting days.
Shout out to your guy. I'm about to fire this bitch.
I'm just saying.
And you can go rehire that. I'm not going for it.
Ain't nobody going for that made up bullshit y'all talking
Yeah,
about.
that's some phony baloney
You
shit.
gotta
Listen,
spread the love.
Muslim men, you know, we can have more than one wife.
Muslim
They have to
women,
be.
you can have more than
No, you can't. Don't ever
I know,
say
that's
that.
not
Yeah,
true.
please, you get me knocked off. Don't ever say that. No, it's not like that. It's
Yeah,
gonna
they
go
definitely
nowhere.
play that.
You get
I
what I'm saying?
just feel that's
No.
just double standard.
Sister,
The world is full of double standards.
The dominant person was given to the earth by God first, and that was the male species. The dominant person was given to earth by God first. That was the male species. And then he knew that the male
Y'all
was
made
about,
from us.
yeah, so the male was so much of a
No, I
barbarian
agree.
warlord, he needed something else to bring down
You
here
wanna
to
go
mellow the
deeper.
male out. And that's when it came to female.
I'm gonna let you believe. You want to believe, and I'm gonna believe what I believe, and I just.
Why you want two
What is
husbands?
it that you
Why you want two
She's
husbands?
just a
She want
feminist
one
and
nigga for
all
sex
about
and
that.
ass.
Why do you want
Woman.
more than one husband?
Woman.
No, honestly, I really
I don't want.
Thank
more
you.
than
I don't
one
want
husband,
more than
So
but
you
I'm
playing.
saying it.
But I know, but honestly, I
You
can
playing.
manage him.
No, I don't.
I feel like I can manage
No.
2 husbands if I wanted to,
That's
but
what I'm
that's
saying.
not the goal.
And I
I
don't
think
think
you
I
gotta
say
be- and I'm gonna
bullshit.
tell- And I'm gonna tell you the age of all your husbands. One gotta be 60, one gotta be 48, the other one gotta be 35, and one 20. So I
No,
see
she don't want the 20-year-old.
Can't do it.
she gotta have the energy. Somebody gotta just go.
She like the rhino. She like the rhino pill.
Somebody with no rabbit fucking. Fuck.
Here and there. One, because she got 4 husbands, so all of them gotta do something different.
Listen, a
No
woman
way.
is...
The oldest husband, the richest. The second oldest one's the second richest one. The third one is the coolest one, is cool as fuck, but can't manage his money. You always gotta help him.
She like.
And a young boy, he's just up and coming.
But you gotta think about it. A woman runs the house,
Facts.
okay?
Right.
You give a woman groceries. What the fuck she do? She make a motherfucking meal.
Facts.
You buy a woman a
She
house.
set that bitch.
She makes a fucking home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why the man is giving multiple
So
wives
why
to
the
a
fuck
woman
you
only
want
get.
multiple wives? I don't
Listen,
understand
look
that.
what
Listen,
we doing for you.
Because listen, this is why
Can't give it that.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. And Kenny, get ready for the puppies. Listen,
Get ready for the
we're gonna break it down.
No,
to,
don't bleep shit out.
If I had it my way, right, just the right way, the Islamic way,
the right way.
I would think I would probably have 3 wives.
Not the right way.
Islamic
Sure.
way, I would have 3 wives. I would definitely want a wife in Africa, and I definitely would want a wife in Mecca,
Me
somewhere
too.
in Mecca. And then
Where is America?
Mecca is in the Middle East. And I would definitely have American women because I was born in America. And each one of these women are in different parts of the world, and it's different qualities I don't even, because it's cool telling you this, E, and telling this, and people be watching. And what I'm saying is cool to tell you this, but what I'm saying is I could be a provider, I can handle my business, I could do what I gotta do, and they just in different parts of the world, and they all be taking care of equal. So it's 4 months out of every year, everybody.
Okay, so why can't she do the same?
Because I'm not gonna be a part of it.
That's just you being selfish.
So
No,
that's that emotion.
God made
That's
Adam
you
Stop,
being emotional.
stop putting God into it.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simplistic for her. What the fuck,
King on
man?
the
Would
boards.
agree to
No,
that shit.
if it's your reason to build a kingdom with these women, why can't a woman, the
Well,
woman
fuck
you
it.
with, if she building that shit and getting you everything the fuck you want, why the fuck she can't hit 200?
Cause bitch, I'ma kill all y'all. That's why. That's why. Say y'all want to live. Stop playing with the dumb shit. It can't happen.
Yes.
One of the guys got a small dick, okay? But the nigga with the small dick, he got the money, okay? Okay? Then you have another nigga that has a big dick, but he is okay with his money, but you know,
He can build something.
he
Right.
can big.
He doing something else.
Then you got the other nigga
That you gotta look out for.
We
just
don't
looking
give
out
a
for
fuck
what you
as
know.
niggas. How about that?
But
We
you
might be
have
one of
a
them niggas. We
small
don't care.
penis. And the only reason why
I don't give
is
a
because
fuck.
I
Niggas
love
don't give a
you.
fuck.
She loved that.
You think he would give a fuck and that would allow you to do what you
Listen,
want?
you're
to.
So how
Nigga
you
won't
gonna
give
fake-
a fuck.
How you
You're
gonna
happy.
fake with a man with a small penis? You
They
gonna
did.
sit there and be fake him?
Yes.
Not
And
more.
half the time he knows his penis is
Not
small. Listen,
No, so they'll tell you.
small niggas
Niggas
know
will tell you they
their
dick small.
penis is small.
Niggas will tell you they dick small.
How does that conversation go?
They would. Like, look.
Here comes the lie. Here comes the
I,
lie.
no,
Here comes the
I
lie.
can't make
That's
this
the conversation
up. I can't make this up.
No,
I can't make
No,
this
they
up.
might use
Here
that.
Here comes the lie.
No, they might
Yo,
use that.
I swear on all 4 of my kids, y'all, I'm not making this shit up. This is a conversation I had.
They do.
And he was like, yo, for real, to be honest, I'm not, it's, you know, well in doubt. Basically.
That's what he said? No,
No, he said
That's
no.
the words?
He was like,
So
look,
what you
y'all,
kept telling
my
me, you
dick-
like big words?
So
and
no,
you
he
like
was talking about sex. You know how you be pumping
What did he
shit
say
out.
though? Niggas don't even say well in doubt.
So I was trying to make it PG.
No.
So I was trying to be nice.
No, you just
Say what he
saying.
said.
Say what he said.
No, I was talking about my family. That's
So
responsible.
we was doing it.
My girl and everybody.
You know,
I
we
was
was
talking about that shit.
FaceTiming, we was talking about sex, you know, whatever, what we like, what we don't like. And then he was just like, his dick really not that big. Women be saying his dick
What did
little.
he say though?
He said, women be saying his dick little.
You said well in doubt earlier, but
I know, because I'm
that's
trying
how
to
you know
make
you're going to a lie.
That's not true. So I was like,
Dick
what you
little is
mean?
not a cuss word. How's it PG? Go ahead.
Just go ahead, do your thing.
I was like, so why you say your dick little? He was like, that's what they've been telling me, but I know I can eat pussy. Right? And I was like, oh, for
They
real.
always come to the eat.
Right? I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure you come at least 3 times before I stick it in. And I was like, oh, for real? So I still was intrigued because he was talking about eating ass and pussy. And I was like, all right, well, we can arrange something. And he wasn't lying.
No, Jesus.
He still put that little motherfucker baby though. He still put that little
Shout out
motherfucker
to
baby.
SSB
He
Cannabis.
did. And it was only right to give him some. You know, he didn't lie.
So you ain't giving no head?
No, I ain't sucked that motherfucker.
No, you can't suck a small penis.
Y'all tripping.
Look at my face. I did not. If I sucked a dick, I'll tell you I sucked a
Period.
dick.
On period.
But no, I didn't suck his dick. But he you know,
But
did
did he
do a
make
good
you
job.
come 3 times?
Not 3 times, twice, but it was.
But when you come, it don't make you extra horny?
It did. That's why
But
I felt like later on in the week.
Oh
I went to
my God!
Yo,
Haven't
hit,
let me down.
yo
6
hit the
years
fat
later.
Joe, my God.
Oh my God!
She went to Old Faithful.
Hey,
I'm
I
just saying.
I
I'm just
respect your
saying.
opinion.
That's some real shit if it's a real
A
story.
lot of bitches be trying to lie, be acting like, oh no, not me, I didn't do it. Yes, they did. Lying bitch, yes, you did. Especially if you
Wait a
got
minute,
lies.
wait a
You
minute.
gotta suck a dick though. Like,
No,
No, you don't gotta
no,
suck a dick.
no, you don't.
You don't gotta, you do not have to suck a dick.
Times.
You do not have to
Nigga,
suck
no
a dick.
dick. Nah.
You don't have to. You do
they the
it.
bitches that was raised up by mama. Like, it's feel like you got a coin. Because I'm saying, yo, check this out. All that shit that come out with Gucci, like just all the muscle. I don't give a shit. Listen, bro. Give her your big dick, medium dick, small dick. You ain't got to eat every bitch out, bro.
You don't have to.
You don't gotta do it, bro.
But
You don't gotta do it.
come across INTHANGOES.
Because listen, pussy, baby head can come out of pussy.
Listen,
So imagine how much dick they can take.
No, no.
Girls take 10
That
dicks.
is not true.
They take 10 dicks at one time.
That is not true.
Babies come out the pussy.
Well,
So how big
no.
you people really gonna be?
Listen, no,
You gotta hit the
no.
spot, make them, man, yeah, okay.
No.
You're
Man,
talking like a small penis.
Listen.
You're talking like a small penis.
no, sir. No, sir. Cause see, one thing about my daddy and my grandfather, they blessed the guy down the gun. They blessed me down the gun line, and I'm saying I don't got no problem whipping out. See,
Okay,
that's the
I
thing
don't
with
want
me.
to know. Listen,
Well,
No,
we got
I'm
two
saying-
women.
I don't
Yes.
want to know.
LB, LB said she volunteered.
Okay, wait. Let me just.
But I don't, hold up. Let me walk to the back of something y'all been
You
doing
women
here.
are watching.
Let me
Okay, that's it.
let me just piggyback on what you said.
Gay instigating motherfucker.
Hey,
I
y'all
know
know
how
how
you did.
No. When a
Go
woman
ahead.
is having when a woman is having a baby, her uterus is opening because she's contracting. That's the only reason why they
this
use her.
Dr. Phil ass nigga.
Exactly. She wanted to
It's
break
not
down the
taking this
science of it.
Goes back up. I'm telling you.
We know.
But it's other bitches out here who ain't even had kids and still won't get their pussy rock side pounded dry.
I don't know
What
nothing
you
about
mean?
that. All I know is the pussy contracts back.
All I know is
It's like a rubber
It
band.
can
Get in the
feel
tub with
grip.
some vinegar, whore.
If you can feel grip and you can do Kegels on the dick, you good, girl.
Right.
Keep it up.
it's a requirement to eat the pussy in order to stick it.
Oh, you gotta lick it before you stick it up.
That was always the man requirements. Y'all had to give us some head before we
What?
had it.
Whatever.
Y'all been trying to flip the script of the world.
Hey, yo,
bro.
listen, it's not wrong with getting your
I
pussy
just want to
ate,
you
but
don't
you.
even want to know what the dick like.
It should be required.
And there's nothing
So,
wrong with what you
Hey,
saying.
can I be a motherfucking man
Yo.
on this show before we get out of here? What the fuck you mean you gotta lick it before you stick?
Thank you.
That's some broke shit.
You do
No, it's
every.
not.
Say if you gonna fuck with somebody, you supposed to do all that shit, man.
Thank
Fuck is you
you.
fucking them for if you not trying to do all that shit? I'm going all the way in if I'm going in. I'm not playing. That's why I said I don't get no pussy, because when I get it, I'm not even playing with it.
These hoes be
He's going
acting
in.
up. Hold up. Listen, Kenny. These hoes be acting up and niggas be
letting
letting
them. What they
Oh,
talking about?
I don't be letting them do shit. I do
Wow.
what the fuck I want to do.
Wow.
That ain't your slogan. That's my slogan. Cause y'all niggas paying and I'm slaying. What you talking about?
Your job
because I eat.
The niggas that's paying, you think they don't get no free pussy neither? They get all the pussy.
No.
They get all of it.
Check this
They get
out.
all of it.
He right. He don't pay for pussy. That's why these women sitting on this podcast tonight is so confident and strong to say what be really going on with niggas.
What?
Because, bro, if you ain't paying, I respect that. If you laying some mean pipe and eating a lot of motherfucking
Ass.
First of all,
ass,
listen.
pussy,
Wait a minute.
clitoris,
Wait a minute.
toes,
You're paying. It's
thighs.
not afterward where the money just on the table. You know, I'm not.
Once the money on the
prostituting.
table, you doing what
There's
the
always
fucking nigga tell you to
some
do.
money involved, and you gotta
Watch
sport,
that,
as
listen.
you say. That
Watch
ain't
some
even
Chinese
It's
porn.
called porn
They be,
too.
hey,
Everything's costing.
Oh, you talking about Chinese porn? Let him go. Let him go. I want to hear this shit.
Yo,
watch Chinese porn. They let you know, honey, you go.
I said I don't watch that tonight. I swear.
Yo,
Oh,
now, watch it. Watch
I
Chinese
type
porn.
in ebony.
How they
I
serve.
gotta watch it.
Watch how serious the Chinese man is.
EBONY.
They be looking just like they
Don't they
look.
have small penises?
I ain't looking at no dicks on the porn.
You
baby.
see the dick though. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, you
That's
do.
the whole reason.
Yes,
for
you do.
looking at
But
the porn.
it's not what I'm looking for.
What you looking
Okay.
for?
I'm looking for a lot of shit
So
with
you
the
like,
bitches.
so you like international porn?
You like international pussy. Ain't got
I would have said Brazilian before I hopped the Chinese.
I like the
Shout out to Mexico, Brazil,
They
London,
got that.
Spain.
I
Shout
like
out
girls,
to Dubai.
girls.
Shout out to Saudi Arabia.
That skin gets
Shout
like
out
me.
to
Yo,
London.
yo
Shout
went
out
to
to
London,
everybody.
I know that's
Britain.
Listen,
No,
You can keep them.
I need some melanin.
shout out to
Thank
Africa, Egypt, Morocco,
Gang, gang.
Kenya, Nigeria.
Any bad.
Nigeria. Jamaica, what the one?
Hey, shout out to the Ladies Bitch podcast. Shout out to Chillin' with Juice podcast.
Yes.
And whoever y'all want to shout, them the ones I fuck with.
Who you fuck with again?
Ladies Pitch.
Yes.
Chillin' with Juice. That shit crazy to spell.
Shout
I
out
ain't
to
even
them.
try. I ain't try.
Tall Girl Tuesdays. I want to holler her out. The Rosie Way podcast. Most definitely, I gotta do my world famous Let Me Touch You podcast.
You ain't gonna put her underscores in it. She just told you to eat her clip though.
It don't even matter.
Let me touch you podcast.
You feel
Kenny,
me?
Google it. Put it in the
Yeah, put it in.
joint.
Y'all should hit her up and do something like
Yeah,
that.
definitely listen to her.
Yeah.
What's her
But
name?
listen, before we get out of here, I want to thank y'all.
Me underscore
Listen.
touch underscore.
Listen, I want to thank y'all so much for coming back on my platform.
Always. We like it.
Alright, appreciate you.
And I really appreciate y'all show. I like what y'all doing. Keep up the fucking good work. Excellent demand, sacrifice, no excuses. Push it to the limit and do what y'all gotta do. But I have to tell y'all, see, when y'all called me, when I did the interview with y'all, it was funny. Because I just gotta speak on it before we get out of here.
Please do.
It was funny
Y'all
though,
gonna see him on our shit.
because I knew certain things, right? So I was supposed to do some fucking shit with some dinosaurs, some kid type shit that evening. But I was like, no, I gotta keep my word up with this. So it was a whole big thing in the house, and she took the kids and did whatever they did. And I came to your podcast. So I'm sitting there, and I was like, it was a good vibe. I enjoyed the interview. I met that comedian from Chicago a while back. I was Spy Hookah Lounge. I saw a shout out to him. I know he's been working and grinding, trying to get it. So I was like, okay, I like the little setup. I like everything. So we get into the podcast, and the podcast is pretty dope. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the questions because I studied this shit. So I say, okay, you know, there's no pre-questionnaires like this. Talk about this. So then E gave me a look up on his face because I'm a man that's been in prison. And in prison, you study people and you watch people. Some person can never say a word and you can tell them everything about it. So I'm paying attention to everything going on. So I said, this motherfucker never asked me. And I say, I told Kenny about dinner, Kenny. I called you soon as when I was telling y'all bye and y'all was sitting to y'all next show, I was down with Kenny right there in my pocket. What the fuck? So Kenny tripping and we going through that. But then I said, I'm watching E. So E want to ask so much shit, he want to get to it. But he want to get to the core of his podcast. And that's business. He want to get to the bottom line of the show. The big question, the pop question. He want to ask that, then he can tone it down. He can just we can do what we got to do. Yeah. And I'm watching him. And then I say, E, you see they bluff. And I know E let me know up front. Because E didn't want to be wrong or right about nothing, so he stayed cordial. So E say, y'all, they bluffing, man. I want to ask you something. But before he can ask it, Kenny, I took the words out of his mouth. And it was funny as some motherfucker. So I was like, damn, yo, I was like, yo, I'm like cute or some shit, like pretty or some shit. Yo, I don't know E. I got 5 bullet holes, like Martin was saying, moves like E. Hey, Kenny. Like, E, guys, just Google my name and you can be like, I don't even know how I even play with that man. But shout out to my mom, like, she got the pretty, you know, there's a lot of shit I've been through. But I really enjoyed my time on your podcast and I appreciate it. That was actually my first interview. So, yeah, so it's, I fall back from a lot of them, so I feel comfortable, but it's my first interview.
You was going to be comfortable with us, though. You know how we do shit.
Yeah, it ain't even comfortability with everybody. I just don't feel like people be giving me my flowers up front, and I feel like I don't deserve them.
Oh no, you deserve it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a hard business. People don't understand.
You know, it is what it is. But when y'all ask me that shit is funny, it's a motherfucker.
No,
so E, now here go the question before we get out of here. the fuck was second guessing my man? Who? Just keep it real. Who was if you can be a man? Listen, before you answer, you can say, bro, you know, I didn't know how to look at it, so I was agreeing with the women, so I was. Or you can say,
I did not know for sure.
Okay, it was you.
I know a lot of doms that carry themselves the way that you did.
And so how was? And now
Hold
listen,
on, now let me say something.
now
To
go
that.
ahead.
I had been met you from the rise with speed, so I already knew what it was. But other people,
LB.
I
LB.
Yes.
am on that shit, okay?
Okay.
We wasn't quite sure, but then some viewers too, also when they saw like us on your podcast, they were like, is that a man?
You know what? Fuck it. You don't have no hair on your face.
Thank you.
Like, and I was like, it wasn't in like a fucking string. Because I was like, damn, like, I don't see shit. Like,
So that gotta make you a
No.
So you can't. So what are you saying? I gotta look in your face.
Yes.
So,
yes.
so,
You
so I have a
look
pretty
like,
face.
you look just like your mom.
So I got a pretty
You
face.
look like
Yes.
the doms that I know.
So I have a pretty face.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
man, this is the thing.
That's crazy.
Can you grow facial hair or you just?
Hey yo,
And that's
That's why I wanna ask you that.
Years, okay?
Listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. Bro, I don't fucking know what happened. What the fuck? How this shit came about? Kenny right there, you know what I'm saying? Producer, directing my partner and this shit. We never heard this shit until I got out of prison, right? Nobody never did. So when I got out of prison, I kind of like got bigger, had long dreads, and I was just getting a good report. It's kind of sweet, bro. But I talk about that shit on some
So
other
you
shit.
can or you can't grow facial hair?
Nah, listen.
He can.
No, honestly.
Okay.
My great grandfather before World War II, when I looked up the history searching my family, you know what I'm saying? It was African people that was brought to like England, the United Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And they was of an African descendant. And being as though the bloodline got to England and when they got to America, they kind of like mingled with Indians. So if you go into the history books and the research books and you look at Indians of, you know, ancient time, they be old as shit with no facial hair. So when I did my research a little bit Indian and this, and I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just meant for me to be on TV.
You can't grow facial hair.
I can't say I can't grow facial hair.
Have you ever grown facial hair?
Do it look like a nigga?
Nigga, I don't know. You haven't clean
Nigga,
shaven.
do it look like no?
You got a whole head.
And look,
You
and
look
listen,
like,
and listen, bro. I do like that aftershave too. And my girl asked me like the other day, like, why the fuck you went aftershave? Because I like, you know what I'm saying? You drink with it. But bro, I hate all the pussy you can possibly eat out of there, everything, bro. It's just I'm an Indian black
I respect
white
that.
nigga, bro.
I respect that. 'Cause I know it's guys out here who cut their shit for.
Right.
But the fact that you actually like Kevin Gates. But the fact that you actually can't grow, that's a different story.
I ain't gonna say I can't grow.
Well, you haven't grew it yet.
Listen, if you Google it, they'll tell you the proper thing of why it didn't happen. Google it. But I just never, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I'm cool.
So for everyone out there,
No, you don't gotta, you say how you felt and when you found out. You get what I'm saying?
I thought, honestly,
Thank
I
you.
wasn't quite sure if it was a man or a woman. And I'm just
Because she
to the
said I
mic.
was
You
pretty.
see me talking to the mic, like, I don't know. And you don't have a bad looking face, but I had questions because I know a lot of don't.
So listen,
So
after you
you're-
find out and let me ask you this
Well,
before we get out of here. So when you find out, like, listen, all jokes aside, we all humans. You know, women are beautiful to me. I never had no pics and shit, sizes, green color.
Hey, I do.
I mean,
like nail
I can feel you when I eat it for real. But what I'm saying is, I don't really care. So after the fact that you like, man, that's not a female.
no, I did not want to see your dick.
No. I'm gonna ask you that. No, I'm not gonna ask you that. No. Now that you say like, this brother is not a female, shit like that. He gets confused with that. That just lets you know us as black people how we can grow up 4 years old. You get what I'm saying? And just, I don't got no facial hair. Motherfuckers 28 and they look like they 51. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, baby girl. I'm a man, so I always wanted to be, you know the shit. You're a man, so you know the shit that we want growing up as men. See, that's the shit your mother can't teach your son. You know what I'm saying? Mother can't teach your son the shit that you want. You want that. When you growing up, you want a bed and a big dick. When you're a kid. That's right, Kenny.
Until you achieve it.
Until you achieve it.
Then sometimes too much for you.
You know what I'm saying? So listen.
And he will never know.
Hey, listen.
I cannot.
So, but overall, yo, I just think, listen, bro, I've been through so much. You know, as a man coming out the bottom, coming out the earth community, nigga been through too much struggle and pain, and I just thank God, Allah, God, that He still provide me to, you know, just have a youthful look. You get what I'm saying? That allow me to say I don't even get carded to.
You don't look 40 at all.
And listen, bro, at 40 years old, I was 16 getting carded to go to Hammer Jackson. I was 21 and couldn't get in spots and really had to have my license. So at 40 years old, I still get carded. And then sometimes you gotta shy away from, man, I hate it or I hate myself. You have to be like, yo, that's a blessing. You get what I'm saying? It's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
How old are you? You're not supposed to ask me.
I'm over 30 though.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Yeah.
But I ain't the oldest one out of us.
Exactly.
Y'all motherfuckers stay
but
with
listen,
bring that out there.
You the oldest.
Before we get out of here, what we gotta stop doing in our culture is stop putting age on success and talent.
Right.
Because
Thanks.
the country singers, the rock and roll bands, look at Vanna White and Pat Sajak. Look at the guy from Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Look at the guy from what's the shit used to come on?
Patrick
Bob Barker.
Swayze.
Look at Bob Barker.
Old.
The older, more mature people was the face of television, mostly when I was coming up. You get what I'm saying? Because they handled the craft and they still looked good, and makeup could be greater. But look how long these shows lasted and how long they had different co-hosts.
And when you say that, it make me think about how Kevin Hart Netflix special Not Funny.
Yo.
Shout out to Kevin Hart Netflix.
Shout out to both of them. We just telling the truth, though. I ain't the first nigga who said it.
I ain't watch it.
With us so you could explain to the audience he was trying to trigger.
The
Right.
Caucasians.
The whites.
Yeah, but listen, man.
Joe Biden, you already know. I keep telling you. I just keep telling you.
Yeah, we fuck. I fuck
I
with
feel
Joe.
raising him.
Hey, listen, once again, I appreciate y'all for coming out. I love y'all podcast. Keep the grind going on. I wish y'all much success
Thank
in
you.
2021. You know what I'm saying? And then just because of this content and because we from Baltimore, and you can be from anywhere over the world, but we are real people. Sometimes you gotta separate the business from the social life because these people that surf the web and that's internet friendly and that can make you rich can also destroy you. So every comment don't deserve a reaction. Because I get it all the time. Just imagine how many times I get asked that question and I put the laughing emojis and keep it going. Because I can't really add fire to that because then it's going to really serious. Then you're going to be like, he's the worst person in it. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know what I mean? Just, handle your business because I feel like controversy sells more than good content. Bullshit sells more than good content, but wait till you get the bag and then let that fucked up shit add up more. You know what I'm saying? Don't destroy yourself because Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they block certain shit. And ain't nobody got time for that when you're trying to do that.
That is true.
So once again, I appreciate y'all.
Hold on, Ham. Can I
Yeah.
shout out, let me shout out Dummy Clothing, DUMI. Don't underestimate my intelligence.
Dabby.
Let me shout out the comedian Alabama on the upcoming episode.
Thanks.
The comedian Tiana on the
Hey,
upcoming episode.
Thank you.
You know, we got shit that ain't came out yet, but it's coming.
So when the episode dropping when I'm on this your month?
Yeah, your shit
Yeah.
dropping
January.
January.
Next week.
oh, your shit dropping next week, right? Oh yeah, he had to know. Not this.
This Wednesday.
Not this
Not
Wednesday,
this
but next
Wednesday, not the next Wednesday.
Who the next one?
Yeah, the 1st of January. So I make first episode on the Anything Goes podcast, January. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, that's right.
I'm the first one of the new year.
Yeah, you
No,
first
you're
one.
Yeah.
No,
The
you're not.
second one of the new
Nah,
year.
stop lying.
No, cause he come at the comedian niggas.
First,
This Wednesday.
this Wednesday is abortion survivor.
Alright, then the comedian
Then the
niggas.
comedians. Then,
Yeah.
That's the 1st of January.
oh shit, I'm whack. It's
The first one of the new
Alright, the
year.
first to crack off the new year, and I just want to say thank you again
Yes.
for bringing us
I love
every
y'all.
time
I love
and
y'all.
believing
Thank
in
you.
us.
Hey,
for
and that's a
real.
good ass interview, man.
Us in Baltimore.
Don't took the words out my mouth.
At the end of the day, us in Baltimore, we don't know how to rub each other's back and lift each other up. So I do want to appreciate that and thank you. This was just a thought. This was just a thought, just throwing it out there, and then to see like how many people really like us and really fucking with us. We ain't no party promoters, no shade, but I'm just saying. We ain't no,
We ain't got the big names.
Yeah.
we ain't got the
popular.
big names, but people really
Yes.
fucking with us, and I really
Yes.
appreciate that, and I want
I'm
you
fucking
to
with
continue
y'all.
to fuck with us because it's all love.
No,
It's
like I
all
said,
love.
I want to say something too, though, for us being, the first interview that you actually came on and did it with us. I want
Yeah.
to thank you and commend you
Thank
on
you.
that.
Yes, thank
And
you.
you
Thank
didn't
you.
give us no hassle or nothing.
Thank
You
you.
asked could you come on? It was no problem. I would have thought it was probably your 20th, 30th interview.
I
You
ain't
didn't
lying.
that be your first one?
Nah. AE, I got
Wholeheartedly appreciate you.
AE, I'm just tell you like this before we get out of here. And if you're looking at this, hit that notification, hit that subscribe button,
Definitely.
drop a comment. You know what's up, man. RAWDOPE podcast. But what I'm gonna tell you is, I get a bunch of invites. I get people I holler at, and most of the time I reach out more than people reach out to me. And I'm not afraid to say that because I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Me, I grew up. If y'all ever surfing the internet, look up my old mixtapes, I had 5,000. My videos, I did music. Me and this man, I come up rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? The Fade, Wayne Prairie, all that. You know what I'm saying? I work with different artists around the city trying to get a career, but I picked something else over my career. So for years, it got drawn out. So coming into my 40s, I wanted to be a part of the game, bro. So I had to find a niche in the game. And my shit is like discovering people before they make it big and saying, come on the platform and come fuck with me because it don't cost me nothing,
So
bro.
is it safe to say, I just want to put this out there, is it safe to say that you feel that we about to be household names?
Yes. Because like I said, I keep wanting to do.
Hold on, hand though. But if he wasn't, would you tell niggas all the time, no, y'all shit bullshit? You would. That's the type of real I keep it. I'm gonna tell you this shit
I
trash
would.
in your face.
Kenny,
All right, Kenny, so how you
I
feel?
would.
How you feel about us then?
I like y'all.
Answer the question and then ask him.
listen,
It's
I'm
a
gonna tell you like
bullshit.
this.
It's like, no, fuck with you.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. And this is the God and the truth. I'm gonna use this analysis because we running out of time. I'm gonna use this analysis. Just imagine if Baltimore is a place where it's gold, diamond, silver, and gasoline. And it's a buried land where if you get there first and you got the money or you got the ambitions to get there and try to find these diamonds and these minerals that's natural off the land, you gonna win. So when it comes to me, bro, I love hip hop. I don't give a fuck. I love hip hop. I love sneakers, and I love to grind my hair in a crazy way because I never could grow facial hair. That's just me. And you look at my pictures. Ham got the fade. Ham got I have wavy hair. So if my shit cut down to a number 1, number 2, it's thick and wavy. But I always wore it natty. You know what I'm saying? That was just me, just being a part of the hip hop culture, just being a part of the cannabis culture, just being part of the young, wild, and free culture without being ignorant. You get what I'm saying? I just want to wear cool sneakers, white t-shirts that make a statement, have fun, and be around good people. And that's what, believe it or not, that's what 80% of us like. Hey, you a podcaster? Dude, I'm a podcaster. Me and Kenny like to smoke Henny. He likes to be on the boards. We like to smoke Crown. What you talking about? That's the type of person I am. Regardless of, you might meet somebody and say, yo, I had 5,000 at RAWDOPE podcast. My man, y'all was locked up with Cho all my life. Yo, shorty, a demon. Somebody might tell you that story, but I'm telling you, bro, I love the culture. I love music. from gospel to hip hop to reggae to R&B. I love podcasts. If you go through my phone, podcasts is gonna pop up. I love people, but I had to be a certain way because I was in a certain environment and I come up a certain way. But the real me, I want to smoke chronic. I want to have dreads. I want to talk sex shit. I want to just talk cool shit with people that don't get offended. Right. So when I looked up y'all shit and seen it, I'm like, yo, that's dope. Just like that podcast y'all was on, I'm not too good with names, but I hollered at them too. I'm just one of them niggas like, bro, this is what we doing. Let's just have fun doing it. What the, I don't, bro, you're not paying my rent. You're not my spouse. You're not doing nothing. But if you do the things I like, smoke weed, like sneakers, fuck with podcasts, listen to hip hop, reggae, R&B, and gospel, I'm your fucking guy. So I really appreciate y'all 100%. And any podcast is out here that's doing it. And we the rich souls from Baltimore because we the next big thing.
That is so true. I just like your opinion. You know, we out here, we doing it, and we love it, and we like, yeah, we can do it, but it feels good to hear other people, especially when you come from, say, hey, yo, y'all doing the damn thing. It's something different. And that's not the first time I heard it either. Like, somebody said, matter of fact, I'm going to say what it is. Chilling with Juice podcast, he was like, yo, people ain't ready for y'all, but y'all gotta keep doing what y'all do. He said, because y'all, it's nothing like y'all. He said, I listen to thousands of podcasts. He said, they nothing like y'all.
He ain't heard this shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like real time. He ain't hear us yet.
Raw dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, raw dope.
Time out, Kenny. We still want your opinion, bro.
On what?
On how you think we at. He gotta say that when motherfuckers come on this podcast. I'm gonna keep it honest. You gotta say it.
I'm not politically correct. I don't be giving a fuck about that.
That's why say the real shit. How you feel?
I told you I liked y'all.
Oh, that's
say
right.
she be out the wall sometime with me. You different. Shit.
And
You're a loud mouth and you're like a feminist to me, so sometimes I just don't even be agreeing with you just off the
I'm
month.
just a spiritual person and I love you.
And what about Easy Jesus?
He kind of like a slick, pretty boy to me. I mean, looking at him like, see, that's why he like, yeah, like, I don't pay for pussy, because he's been a pretty boy his whole life, and he think all the bitches just supposed to like him. So
I feel that way, but I'm not a pretty boy. I just been a slick, cool nigga. You feel me? I just been a cool nigga. You feel me? Like getting pussy ain't nothing. Like that's breathing.
Pretty Ricky with
the same as dick. Let's be clear.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm telling you me. That's breathing.
And I understand why you don't agree with each of us at different times. Because at the end of the day, like we said, if you look on YouTube and it say about us, it say 3 different friends from 3 different backgrounds, 3 different opinions, but we come together to have an honest conversation about any and everything. You agree to disagree, but it's our lives, our own views, and what we say. Maybe it fits to us, but at the end of the day, you listen. So it is what it is.
And listen, I want to say this to y'all because I told y'all for 6 months straight, I'm gonna always want to bring y'all on my podcast and Kenny talk about it, just to have Henny and opinions and just have an opinion podcast. Then it's not. I don't want nothing. We don't have to sign no paperwork or nothing. I wouldn't give a. I should hope that this wouldn't happen. I wouldn't give a fuck if y'all didn't holler back as the shot is out. The staff and the other the invisible partners y'all don't see that's behind this podcast might say something to me. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I be like,
you already know. You know we always shout you out.
Yeah,
it's all love. It's all love.
But what I'm saying is, later on down the line, I'm not going to hit everybody and brainstorm with it. But 2021, man, just want to get together. And I just feel like when the opportunity comes to the city, we should have our own production thing. Every podcast, every media, from shout out to Block Boy Radio, shout out to what's that podcast y'all was just on?
1500 Radio.
1500 Radio. Shout out to every podcast in Baltimore doing their thing. Let's hook up before the end of January after Martin Luther King's birthday, and let's get a commission going with these podcasts. So when CBS, Revolt, Tidal come, they come with a real bag.
Right.
Could change everybody's situation with their companies.
It's
nothing like having independent companies and doing our own thing. So when RAWDOPE get the deal, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Me and Kenny, and then we'll take care of that part of the paperwork. But what about Anything Goes podcast? What about Block Radio? What about Chi Chi the comedian? What about Cleon? You know what I'm saying? We all in the media, we all in the acting. What's going on with this? What's going on with Just Hilarious, Just with the Mess? You know what I'm saying? When you come get us,
Tiana the comedian.
Tiana the comedian. When you come get us, I want a station.
Honey.
For us.
Tell him what you podcast. You gotta shout him out.
All right.
My dream for a production company would be called the BDMV, Baltimore, DC, Maryland, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Media Network. Baltimore, DC, Maryland, Virginia Network. And that means from Baltimore to Virginia, every media outlet, every radio station, everything that got something to do with YouTube and Vivo and WorldStar, they come into this building first. When you go in this room, oh my God, Anything Goes podcast. This, you know what I'm saying? You getting the Tyler Perry experience.
Facts.
That's what I dream for my city. So like, each one teach one, and we just get money. But I'ma holler at a lot of motherfuckers and try to have like a brunch in 2021 with all the media outlets and see how can we come to a common ground where we not stepping on each other's toes or we all eating. You get what I'm saying? 7 days a week.
Money out here for all of us.
There's 24 hours in a day and there's 7 days a week. Everybody platform should be getting shown.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Well.
But before we get out of here and wrap it up, what can we expect from Anything Goes podcast in 2021 and where they can find y'all in the social media?
Okay, so I'll start. In 2021, you can find us having more of the most controversy, exploding interviews ever. Us ruffling other feathers out here, but also agreeing to disagree respectfully.
Right.
And at the same time, our 1 year anniversary is coming up. We trying to
April
do something
Fool's
together.
Day.
April Fool's
Shout out to
Day.
the Aries.
Yeah, so some kind of way that weekend we trying to get
Aries.
whoever got a podcast, no matter where you are, where you at, we want you to come in. We trying to figure it out because we want to make it big.
Right.
We're all big podcasts. We all want to show love and we want to collab. And also the battle of the pods is coming because sometimes
I want to be a part of that.
I want you in. Sometimes you
Battle of the
want to
Pods.
sit up there and you want to comment on something, but you can't really say something. Here's your time to go ahead and introduce. That's for me. So I'm going to let Ethan say what he feels for us in 2021.
The Battle of the Pods gotta be in person. I ain't doing all that Zoom, Skype shit.
No, if the Battle of the Paws come, y'all can depend on Faster Entertainment
Exactly.
Podcast. Shout out to Stone Pit Bar and Grill, Stone Pit Catering, Stone Pit Community Center, and shout out to Chef Greg right here,
We gonna
3318
figure it out.
Earl Avenue. Listen, we got the spots, and I got 2 spots too. We got the spots, bro, that can go down. Listen, bro, I have the exclusive, I have the equipment, and the only thing that I feel like every podcast, when we do this, should have dues, and it should be $200 a month so we can pay photographers and cameramen. Point blank period. Because at the end of the day, when you do that Battle of the Pods, you don't want the podcast hosts to worry about nothing but paper, pen, pad, show. You get what I'm saying? So everybody know they pay this dues, and we got some paperwork going. We know how it's going to be shipped and handled and produced.
That's facts.
Great.
What was the question again?
What you see for 2021?
Oh, 2021, we got explosive content coming out. We got her again with this beautiful black queen.
Yes!
Comedian Tiana.
Yes!
She walked in that motherfucker like it was a fashion show.
Jesus!
Shit, I think somebody almost fainted in that motherfucker. when she
Yo,
walked in.
send me her stuff. I got to get on the show.
Yeah, you gotta get on. You definitely gotta get on. You feel me? She real down to earth, cool, collect, calm. I'm saying all this shit to make. I'm saying all this shit to make LB mad and shit right now. You feel me? Though? Cause that's what she's arguing with. You feel me? But that show was definitely crazy. That's gonna be a nice one. We got comedian Alabama coming up. He's a funny nigga. That's a funny guy. He always hosts down the Comedy Factory. He always does his own shows as well. Funny nigga. We got a lot of content. We even
Shout out to go ahead.
that's like shit that we already got that's coming out, but we still gonna be recording. We try and drop something for y'all every Wednesday the same way we've been doing this shit. Follow us on Instagram at Anything Goes _THANGOES.
My sister. And look out for Anything Goes opinion and Hennessy episode. And we might for the first 4 months in the New Year's. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I love y'all so much. I just really wanna, I'm gonna talk to Kenny tonight on our way home. And I just really I feel like we should do this Hennessy and opinion thing all year, all next year.
I'm with it.
And my auntie, and she's like y'all ages 33 or 32, she'll be coming in on that. And I just want to build a brand. And it might just start with us. Because what we do is we sit back, me and Kenny. He'll tell you, we'll sit back and watch. All right, that's a new podcast. That's what they do. So when we see shit, because I'm angry. If you look on my page and you see ain't nothing dropping motherfucking 3-4 days, 72 hours, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. So if you ain't putting out content every week and shit, I'll be like, I never want to place the test. I never want to place the test.
And I feel like we got some artists that want to be seen big on the rap scale, because you big on the rap scale than us, that need to actually come on your show.
All you gotta do is ping pong them, bro. Ping pong them. Ping pong, and like I said,
shout to Ken K.
Oh my gosh.
I do love me some Ken K, yo.
Yeah.
Ken K, Moan already. You know about Moan already. Ken K.
What she said for 2021.
I believe my co-host already said everything.
What you feel we gonna be doing. Come on now.
I said what I said.
Y'all not
gonna intimidate me. I'm not gonna do that.
If she don't want to do it, let me put one more thing out here. We looking for everybody on the East Coast, even the West Coast, some others, but we want to put this retreat together. I think all of us should come together and just figure out
where does retreat come from?
I'll let you know.
Joe Rogan got 100 million.
But
that's some new shit now.
I feel as though
I don't know about the retreat.
We all showing love. We all doing the same thing. Like I've discovered so many different parts. Oh, get I'm just dropping it down because let's know. I feel as though anything goes will be traveling all up and down the East Coast.
And we gotta travel together.
Yeah.
Oh, you
gotta travel together.
Let's get it. So that way we can all set this platform and make sure this is right. Because at the end of the day, people sleep on Baltimore. They sleep on us. They think we ain't got no class, we ghetto, we uneducated. But all you know is superstars. There's nothing that come by.
And shout out to Chef Greg. Shout out to
Chef
Carter.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Carter's Kitchen. Shout out to Jumping Out the Pot. Shout out to Royal Maroon. You know what I mean? Shout out to these independent African American companies that shining like white diamonds.
Shout out to Pooski the Barber, man.
Shout out to Pooski the Barber, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful barber.
And listen, shout out to Pooski the Barber.
And listen,
you want your shit cut right. You want to be wavy and gravy.
He does a good job. Nice quality haircuts.
And listen, that part where you people barbershop at, I call that
nice
Black
quality.
Downtown Baltimore. One of my dreams and one of my bucket lists is to own a lot of the Howard Street. To put black cinema, black
they still got a
studios.
UB Blake Center down there too.
Yeah, just to have everything black because I feel like the white people part of downtown is the inner harbor.
Okay.
The Howard Street part is something that we need to glow up with lights and the light rail that they want to run through that street
25th
because
Street.
it don't run through nothing else
Right.
downtown, but it runs through that. So we want to make that light rail look good and then make it all in coherence to make something great like Graffiti Avenue.
Yeah, we can figure something out.
And that's in the future come. But once again, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out. Y'all keep up the good work. And listen, man. Listen, 2021, man. Put the fucking gas on it.
We putting out
Stop at the red
putting
light.
out foot on y'all niggas' necks.
What?
Yes.
Fuck is you
If
mean?
you ain't know, you about to find out. Cause anything goes.
Podcast.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
look,
part.
this is RAWDOPE podcast, and the whole saying 5,000, and we out of here.
Game.
Thank you again. I really appreciate it for real. On this side, like I can feel your love is really genuine.
Yeah, that shit ain't going to happen. Check it out.